Rated R, this is a warning, you better avoid. Poets are paranoid, DJs destroy. Cause I came back.
Yeah, come on. What? Come here.
Three times you did
Wait.
it again.
Hey, come on. Strawberry bit, I'm jamming. Hey, bro, hella trim might come through glamming. Post on the corner, you camping? Get bro like the post office, nigga, I stamp it. I get in the door, mill a nigga gon' slam it. Was talking, we almost caught him, damn it. Y'all gon' want this on my cousin. We have his hand on his leg like the nigga was cramping. Wait, boy, you not in it, so get out the way. I get this girl right now trying to give me some talk, that Jill might make my day. I'm not with all the little boss, you better pray so high, don't hit your face. If you got a dream, don't be out here dissing, I might just turn into James already. Yeah, you know what it is, get right, get left. I already know that I got asthma, I'm on this beach trying to catch my breath. My bro looking like Chucky, he whack him. He with the murder, he not with the death. Stomping the mount on the bed like Pop, feeling like T-Baby, know I'm a stealth. Yeah, get low, 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 yeah. She shaking that butt, I told her to get low, yeah. This girl won't fight, her last name Jackson, she got a fro, yeah. I will not drop my dog, can't let you tap my toe, yeah. Man, this tryna go to the top, know his career on go. What? Strawberry bit, I'm jamming. Hey, bro, hella trim might come through blaming. Post on the corner, you camping? Get bro like the post office, nigga, I stamp it. I get in the door, mill a nigga gon' slam it. Was talking, we almost caught him, damn it. Y'all want this on my cousin? We have his hand on his leg like the nigga was cramping. Wait, boy, you not in it, so get out the way. I get this girl right now tryna give me some talk, that Jill might make my day. I'm not with all the little boss, you better pray so high, don't hit your face. If you got a dream, don't be out here dissing, I might just turn into James already. Yeah, get low, 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 yeah, get low.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Mookie Jones for Rated R Sports Debates. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls across the world. Before y'all get into this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, man. This man, LeBron Ramon James, ladies and gentlemen, big news is coming out against him in his future with the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James has basically opted into his contract, ladies and gentlemen, right? And after we received the news that LeBron James opted into his contract, there's been reports out there sitting there stating that LeBron James wants to basically compete for a championship, right? So this report came out here and said, according to Shams, James, the NBA career leading scorer, wants to compete for a championship next season and potentially beyond, and will be closely monitoring the Lakers' moves and whether the team is positioning itself this offseason to field a title contending roster. LeBron wants to compete for a championship, Paul told ESPN. He knows the Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance of winning it all. We are very appreciative of the partnership that we have had for 8 years with Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka, and consider the Lakers as a crucial part of his career. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, what this basically sitting there saying is that LeBron James has not gotten a relationship with the new owners, right? Because this is the thing. LeBron James is not in conversations, or how can I say, he hasn't gotten a relationship with the new owners. Y'all gotta understand, Jeannie Buss does not run the Los Angeles Lakers no more. They sold the Lakers franchise to now as new owners in town, new voice in town as well. Number two, this is sorry about that. This is part of LeBron James' tactic to put pressure on the front office to get him another star. They have literally traded Anthony Davis, right, for basically nobody to go get a top 3 player at the time in Luka Doncic. And now you sitting there coming here crying about more fucking help. LeBron, just fucking retire. You're not impactful no more, my brother. You wasn't impactful at all last year. You wasn't impactful at all in the playoffs. What do you mean that he monitored the Lakers roster? Bro, he needs to retire, bro. His championship window is closed. They have replaced Anthony Davis with a better player, Luka Doncic, right? and you still got beat in 5 games by a Minnesota Timberwolves team that many people sat there and said didn't have a shot with the Los Angeles Lakers. Get this nigga LeBron James off the Lakers roster. He has completely destroyed the organization. At least he didn't destroy it enough where that lesser the value of the franchise. They're Los Angeles Lakers. But at the end of the day, bro, listen, I'm not buying this shit for LeBron. LeBron James just basically wants to put pressure onto the front office to get him more superstar players, more talented players as well. I'm not buying that for LeBron. I am not buying that for LeBron. Real talk. He needs to go. Real talk. He needs to go. Even if the Lakers go get a center, any old solid, serviceable center is not enough to be able to win a championship with the Lakers roster. They're not better than OKC. They're not better than Houston. They're not better than the healthy Clippers team. They're not better than Denver. There's many teams that they're not better in. Because at the end of the day, when you have LeBron and Luka who plays virtually the same, it's just not going to impact in terms of winning. It's just not. So the fact that LeBron James wants to request a trade from the Los Angeles Lakers after opting into his contract, right, proves to me that this motherfucking LeBron James, bro, is nothing but a fucking snake. Play out your contract, nigga. Play out your goddamn contract, nigga. Play out your fucking contract, LeBron. Why would any team waste their picks, waste everything, right, to trade you at this point of your career? Why would they do that? I think LeBron James is pump faking. I honestly think LeBron James is pump faking, ladies and gentlemen. He has to be pump faking. Because at the end of the day, bro, when you dive deep in the water, when you break it all the way down, bro, and if we being honest, if we being real honest, LeBron James is not going to request a trade, especially with the Lakers have gave this motherfucker. What the Lakers have gave this motherfucker, they have literally sacrificed everything for LeBron. You wanted to play with Luka. You got Anthony Davis traded. You wanted to play with Luka. You got Anthony Davis traded. What are we doing here, bro? Make sure y'all smash the like button. Hit the like button. Get the like button. Hit the like button, bro. The reason why the Lakers are not in contention because of LeBron James. The reason why the Los Angeles Lakers failed to get back to the finals is because of LeBron James. It's LeBron James' fault, nigga. When are y'all going to sit there and hold LeBron James accountable? When are y'all going to do that? When? Somebody said the Knicks want to get rid of Mikal Bridges to get LeBron James to the New York Knicks. What team LeBron James can go to that they're championship title favorites? Like, it doesn't make sense. What team LeBron James can go to where that's going to propel them to be championship title favorites? What team? There's no team that LeBron James can go to in the East that's going to propel them to be championship title favorites. LeBron is just not impactful anymore. The team was the worst team when he was on the court, and they were a better team when they were off the court, according to the plus minus. LeBron James does not impact winning no more. He doesn't. He doesn't impact winning no more, chat. How many times I'm going to sit there and tell y'all this shit? And every year I be right with y'all motherfuckers. I be right. LeBron does not impact winning. We got our first super chat of the day. Shout out to Eric Swears. She says, salute with the opt-in from LeBron James, no one's going to take a mid-level exception money, which is why DFS opt out and AR-15 declined his payouts. Facts. That's a fact. Well, LeBron James opting in is actually not a good thing for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's not a good thing because now at the end of the day, it's not going to get you the players that you want. They could lose Austin Reeves, DFS, everybody, bro. They could lose Austin Reeves, DFS, and everybody, bro. So this is going to be LeBron James. This is probably going to be his last year, bro. Because y'all got to understand, this is the first time LeBron James opted into his contract, bro. He opted to a $52.6 million contract. He's always renegotiated or extended, or he usually take less money to get better players. But how is this helping the Los Angeles Lakers when you didn't take less money? How is it helping the Los Angeles Lakers when you didn't renegotiate your contract? You didn't sit there and say, okay, I'm going to leave some money on the table so y'all can go get other talented players. You opted to a $52 million contract that they have to take on your books on a salary, right? How is this supposed to help the Los Angeles Lakers? Please tell me. This is not helping the Lakers, LeBron. This is not helping the Los Angeles Lakers. And then you want to sit there and say you want a team to compete for a championship when you literally opt into your contract. And this is the first time LeBron's career where he's ever did that. This is the first time in LeBron James' career where he's ever did that. So you opt into your contract. Now you're screaming that you want championship rosters. Now niggas about to test free agency. Niggas about to unload the bag to Austin Reeves. You have a potential to lose a DFS and Austin Reeves, two of your most impactful players. Yo, hey chat, LeBron is cooked. LeBron is cooked, chat. LeBron is fucking cooked, bro. That nigga is cooked, man. LeBron is cooked. Chat, salute to everybody's on here. Make sure y'all join the Rated R Discord, ladies and gentlemen. Join the Rated R Discord so we can have these conversations personally with other people, man. Make sure y'all click the link. The link is in the chat. Join the Rated R Discord, ladies and gentlemen. Real talk. Make sure y'all smash the like button, join the Rated R Discord. LeBron is just further proving that his legacy is ruined. LeBron James' legacy is ruined, bro. Like, his legacy is done. Then he want to sit there and talk about green culture and all this other dick down ass shit. His legacy is cooked. LeBron James has destroyed his legacy, bro. He has destroyed his legacy. He has. His legacy is done. This motherfucker opted to his contract and then begging for some rings when you opt into a $56 million contract. You usually decline the option and then renegotiate for lesser money so they can have more flexibility to operate with the cap space. Then you're forcing the Los Angeles Lakers to trade you? This is a sad motherfucker right here, bro. This is a sad motherfucker, bro. This is a sad motherfucking LeBron James, bro. LeBron James is basically trying to ruin the Lakers for good. Ruin the Lakers good. Luka head. So once you find out that your ass can't win with a top 3 player, now you want to go to some other team and fucking beg and play for their roster and shit. Chat, I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron James tried to beg SGA to go play with him, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. if LeBron James begged SGA to go play with him, bro. Because that's who LeBron James is. He's a click to click, dick to dick, hopping ass nigga, bro. That's what LeBron James does. All because he want to still play to chase the ghost in Chicago. Knowing damn well, bro, you're just not the GOAT, my nigga. You're not the GOAT, LeBron. LeBron James taught all this shit about ring culture. If he taught all this shit about ring culture is not the defining thing. Oh my goodness. Ring culture is not this. Ring culture is not that. And all that other dicked out ass shit, man. Right? Why is he still playing then? If ring culture don't matter, if ring culture is not this and is not that, why still play, LeBron? Why still play? You're not going to change the masses on you thinking that you the GOAT, bro. You're just not going to change it, bro. You're not. You're not. LeBron James is still playing because he's chasing a ring. Bro, LeBron James is such a fucking hypocrite. The fact that you sat there and said ring culture is not the end-all be-all, right? But your actions then deciding where you want to go to compete for a championship, it just doesn't make sense. Make sure y'all smash the like, but get these likes up, man. If you're not donating to support, hit the like button, bro. Come on, bro. We got 150 people in here. Smash the like button. These likes up, man. But it's sad, bro. I mean, I can't take LeBron James and what he does serious, bro. I can't take LeBron James serious, chat. I just can't, bro. This man, LeBron James, is a clown, bro. He's a clown. You cannot take LeBron James serious. They got this man everything he wanted. They got LeBron James everything he wanted. I don't even know if he's a top 10 Laker. I don't even know if LeBron James is a top 10 Laker. He's arguably not even a top 10 Laker. And I think LeBron James would request a trade because at the end of the day, bro, he wants to play for a team. He wants to be in the Eastern Conference where he can get to the finals and compete for a championship again. I think LeBron might go to the Cavs again. I honestly don't know, bro. But LeBron James is one sad-ass nigga, bro. Literally one sad-ass individual, my brother. He is literally one sad-ass individual, bro. You cannot take LeBron James serious, bro. Somebody said Philly. So you tell me that they might trade Paul George for LeBron James? So now it's going to be Luka and Paul George with LeBron and the B. No, that's just not going to work, bro. Who the fuck want to trade for a 40-year-old, chat? Who in the hell wants to trade for a 40-year-old? Listen to y'all niggas. Who wants to trade for a 40-year-old motherfucker who is not impactful? I already gave y'all the stats, chat. When LeBron James was on the court, the Lakers was one of the worst teams on the floor. When he was off the court, that said team performed better both in the regular season, both in the playoffs. Let's be honest, chat. We got to stop lying. LeBron James just doesn't impact the game in winning. He just doesn't. So anybody traded for this nigga, it's like, why would they do that? The Lakers have a major issue, bro, and they got to get rid of LeBron. They have to get rid of LeBron. He has to go unless they're going to find themselves in a situation where they're just going to continue to be mediocre and literally be bottom in the league. Real talk. They said LeBron wants to compete for a championship. Didn't LeBron James sit there and say this Lakers team could compete for a championship? I mean, he had a 25-point score in all series. He had a Luka Doncic who was giving you 28. Right? What are we talking about here? They were the overwhelming favorites to get Minnesota. Laker fans told me that they wanted Minnesota, got their ass beat in 5 games. So what does LeBron want? He doesn't play no defense. His passing accuracy has faltered. He's nowhere near the same score. Yeah, I don't take the Lakers serious, bro. When you're top heavy like that, and LeBron James still getting put out the first round consistently, I don't take you serious, bro. I don't take you serious, gang. I really don't, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just can't take you serious. You know what I'm saying? You heard me? But yeah, man, it's just sad. The Lakers are going to continue to be bums because it's motherfucking LeBron. They're going to continue to be bums because it's motherfucker. They're going to continue to be bums because of these motherfuckers. And we need to get this motherfucker here. Ghost Town, the leader of the Bronze Sexual Club, you need to come in here and explain this shit by LeBron. You need to come in here and explain this shit. This motherfucker is talking about ring culture. Ring fucking culture. Ring culture. And yet all his moves suggested that, oh yeah, rings are valuable. This was Ghost Town gonna say, well, LeBron, he's the king. LeBron James putting front pressure on the Lakers front office to get him some talent, or he's out of there. Luka's not enough. We need more top 5 players. We need a top 6 player, and we might possibly need to look, get SGA. You can't take these dudes serious, bro. You just can't take them serious. You can't take these motherfuckers serious, bro. Shout out to the people in here, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button as y'all coming in. Yes, that's Ghost Sound, yes. Make sure y'all join our Rated R Discord. I want everybody in here to join. Click the link. Join the Rated R Discord to join the chat. Everybody click here to join the Discord, ladies and gentlemen. We need people to join. We need the Rated R community to join the Discord. The link is in the chat. Join the Discord. But the Lakers are just so sad, man. It just you cannot take the Lakers serious, bro. You can't take the Lakers serious. Their organization's been clowns, and they're going to continue to lose every single year. The Lakers are going to continue to lose every single year. Let me drop this link to get people in here. I'll make sure I click the link so I can get y'all thoughts. The Lakers are screwed. The Lakers are honestly fucking screwed. They screwed because they let LeBron James continue to run the organization, get head coaches fired after fire, draft his trash-ass son using nepotism to get his son in the NBA, right? He has hand-fucked the Los Angeles Lakers multiple fucking times. Multiple fucking times. A guy that has continued to hand-fuck the Los Angeles Lakers multiple times, it's crazy, bro. Like, I just can't take the Lakers serious. The Lakers organization is screwed. They're screwed because all what LeBron James did, bro. He is the one to blame, bro. LeBron James is the one to blame. Now, at the end of the day, now you have to work with Luka Doncic, who don't play no defense, who's healer-centric, right? Then on top of that, it's just like you have the Lakers have to continue to build around this motherfucker who just don't impact winning no more. It's like I honestly don't understand what is the Lakers' trajectory with LeBron. Why'd you just want move on for this nigga, bro? I hope that this season is the last season of LeBron James' career. I hope this year is the last season of LeBron's career. The NBA will sound great without a nigga like LeBron. The NBA will be great without a nigga like LeBron. The NBA will be great without a nigga like LeBron. LeBron just need to retire. Can somebody sit there and say, LeBron, can you just please retire for the NBA? Just retire. You have basically ruined the organization. Like, you ruined it to a point where nobody don't want to play for the Lakers. Because everybody that plays for the Lakers end up getting traded, LeBron. So why in the fuck you want to play for a team that everybody wants to get traded? But that's the thing. LeBron want to continue to compete. LeBron James wants to win a championship again. But it's like you're just not impactful enough to win a championship, bro. You're just not impactful, bro. The Lakers are cooked. Like, bro, just get LeBron out of there, man. Get LeBron James off the Lakers, man. Get him out of the Lakers. Get this nigga LeBron out the Los Angeles Lakers ASAP right now, bro. Salute 3K. Salute. He didn't take a fucking pay cut, Ken Jones. Get LeBron James cock out your mouth. Get it out of there. It's not healthy. Get it out of there now. God damn. He didn't take a fucking pay cut, nigga. He didn't. He opted to his contract, right? He opted to his contract, and what happened? He didn't take a pay cut. And now he's telling the Los Angeles Lakers he wants to contend for a championship. What? So they said Walker. What do you mean Walker Kessler? Yeah, Ken James, tell your mama to put a dick in her mouth, nigga. Get your ass out of here. Goodbye. We're gonna send you to troll heaven. We're gonna send you to troll heaven. You deserve a spot in troll heaven, nigga. The Lakers are cooked. The Lakers are fucking cooked, bro. Elgin Walker. Let's get Elgin Walkers. What's up, brother?
Man, salute, Moot. What's going on?
What's good? What's good, brother?
Do you think LeBron could try to make his way back to Cleveland?
Yeah, I think
LeBron.
That
the East. Go ahead.
I think LeBron wants to go back to Cleveland. I think that's a place that he wants to go that he's familiar with, front office he's familiar with. Got a good coach over there. If I'm Cleveland, I don't want to do it. Like, LeBron wants to go and play and compete for a weak East. So, right. Yeah, LeBron wants to go to the Eastern Conference and play with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But it's what the Cleveland Cavaliers would do. The Cleveland Cavaliers shouldn't do that because it's going to ruin the trajectory and the landscape of the scene. What's the Lakers asking price for? Now, LeBron has enough influence with Los Angeles Lakers where he then can sit there and say, don't ask for too much. And the Cleveland can give up maybe a pick. Maybe. But come on, bro. I honestly think that's what LeBron James wants to do. I think LeBron James wants to go in the East and compete where he can start winning championships in a weak Eastern Conference. That's what LeBron James wants to do. And I'm not for it. LeBron James, stick your ass with the Los Angeles Lakers. You built this, LeBron. You sat there and destroyed this organization. You got multiple head coaches fired. You told the Lakers go trade for Luka Doncic. You did everything. You stand in this fire, LeBron. You stand in this fire. You told him to go draft your trash ass son. You stand in that fucking fire, LeBron. You go do that shit. You shut the fuck up and dribble. Shout out to Daryl Jones. He said LeBron gets the dunk of the day for the opt-in and then expecting the Lakers to build a champ. That's what I said here and said. This nigga opted into a $56 million contract, and then this nigga's expecting, oh, I want to contend. I want a superstar center. I want another all-star player. Nigga, aren't you fucking dumb? You opted to a $56 million contract. Now DFS can test free agency because now you're going to be over the threshold of the second apron. Then Austin Reeves, he going to be wanting the bag, and you tell me a team is not willing to overpay and get a nigga like Austin Reeves on the fucking roster and pay him $150-something million? Who's going to be your third scorer, LeBron? LeBron, you got to fucking think. Think. The PDs get not thinking right, nigga. Go ahead, LG.
So, like I said, I could see him try to go back to the East because that's what he's familiar with. And he sees that probably the injuries, no Tatum, no Dame Lillard, no Halliburton. Yeah, I can see him doing that though. But here's the thing: he got a no trade clause though. So, is it a way he can, hold on,
The fact that LeBron has a no trade clause means that any team that traded him, that means LeBron James have to sign off on that trade.
Okay.
So, like I said there, it just shows y'all that LeBron James is a snaky motherfucker. And the fact that the Lakers just allowed this motherfucker just to get away with this shit, I just don't get it, bro. Like, this man has literally hand-fucked your organization multiple fucking times, bro. Multiple fucking times, bro. I don't get it. He has hand-fucked the organization multiple fucking times. He destroyed your organization multiple times. And y'all just let this motherfucker get away with this shit. I feel sorry for the real diehard Laker fans, not the bronzexuals who have came in and destroyed the organization with this egregious fandom. Like, I feel sorry for the Lakers organization, bro. I literally do. I feel so sorry for the real Laker fan base that they have to continue to go through this shit. They have to literally go through this shit, bro.
And if he do run, and he the same one that wanted JJ Redick. Like, I mean, bro, you never give nothing time.
He wanted a podcaster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, he destroyed his team. Wow.
So I think that's what LeBron James looking at. LeBron James looking at, man, I probably got maybe 1 year left. Yeah. 1 more year left. Man, let me carry my ass to the East. Let me go play with Cleveland again. And let me see if I can get into a weak fucking goddamn finals. Let's see if I can do that shit. That's what he wants to do. That's what LeBron James wants to do. LeBron James wants to be in that weak Eastern Conference so he can go, because the East is basically injured. Halliburton's injured. Dame is injured for the Bucks. Tatum is hurt. Boston is basically blowing up their organization. So he's looking at that. It's like, well, the East is getting a little weaker. And like I said, the only way for me to shine is for me to dominate the weak East. Let me get to the finals and just hope that something happens. Just hope that something happens. You know what I'm saying? That's what he wants to do. But like I said, LeBron James, you're a clown at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you wanted a top 3 player in Luka Doncic. You got that. You want the Lakers to make this championship moves and fucking goddamn build a championship roster and add more supporting cast with you and Luka, but you opt into a $59 million contract. Make that make sense. You didn't take a fucking pay cut. You didn't be a good bitch and take a pay cut. You opt into your $59 million contract, bro. And then you want to compete for a championship. Nigga, you would have dunked the other fucking day, nigga. You'd have dunked your... Man, where my clown music for this motherfucker, man? Where my clown music for this nigga? Play that shit. Listen, the Lakers will be better if they just get rid of this nigga LeBron. They would be better if they just get rid of this nigga LeBron. Just get rid of him, bro. Like, it's just crazy.
So they get rid of him. What are they gonna do with his son?
He's out of there too, nigga. Son is gone, nigga. Bro, this is the thing. LeBron James LeBron James is emotional right now. Bro, well, to be honest, if LeBron James do get traded, it would probably be to Cleveland. I think that's the more realistic idea. So it probably require for them to trade Bronny too, which is crazy because you got to trade LeBron and Bronny.
A package deal.
Yeah. So you got to put a package for Bronny trash ass James, which is crazy. Shout out to Darrell Jones. He said LeBron. I already read that one. Hold on. I think it's another one. But it's just sad, man. He said he could go to the East, but will lose to a final team. Facts. So LeBron James willing to risk his finals record.
He already got a losing record. He already lost more than he won. So it just add on.
It just added on to just the destruction of what he did to his legacy, man. It just crazy, man. I just with LeBron. The Lakers just clowns, man. And the fact that they just allowed this motherfucker to get away with this shit, bro, it's just sad, bro.
Man, I just wish Kobe was still alive. I would wonder what he have to say about what he's saying, though. I don't even know if there's some of the stuff to be going on, but if it was, I know he had something to say about it.
Damn, this is sad, man. LeBron is he's gonna get out of here because I don't see the Lakers, especially him opting into the contract, bro. Now they got to be limited and be like fluctuate with the cap space and shit like that. Yeah, man. I just Mons, what you got on this shit, Mons?
Well, I mean, he strikes again, bro. He strikes again. And shame on the Lakers, bro. I mean, you saw the writing on the wall, Cleveland, Miami. You know, they knew how he operated, bro. They knew what he was all about. Then traded away draft picks. You know what I'm saying? Giving away young talent. Now you're capped. He opts in. And now you can only make minimum moves. If that, bro, ain't no NBA player taking less money to come there, bro, to get blamed when they lose. So he put them in a tough spot. If I'm the Lakers, bro, and this new ownership, like, you got to come out and make it clear, bro. Like, this is LeBron's last season in LA. I don't give a fuck what he do moving forward. But on this team, nah, this is it. He can play his last season. Now, they can't trade him because it's an expiring deal. Ain't no team giving up no pieces or no young guys for a dude who's not going to guarantee to stay there. You know what I'm saying? So
what if he sat there and said, I want to get traded to Cleveland? But you made a good point. Like, you're not going to trade a nigga that on an aspiring deal that only got 1 or 2 years left. But what if he go up to the Lakers and sit there and said, don't trade me for a lot. Just trade me to Cleveland Cavaliers for the bare minimum, maybe a pick, right? And, you know.
It don't work that way, bro. He's making $52 million, so the Cavs have to match the salary. So that means they got to give up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying match the salary plus on a light side, just trade for a pick. That's what I'm saying. Match maybe who's probably making the same amount of salary as LeBron? Maybe Garland, but I don't see Cleveland Cavaliers.
You got to package Garland, DeAndre Hunter, and maybe like one of those, you know, like Jerome. But why would the Cavs do that for? Why would they bring him back? Because he doesn't guarantee them a championship if they bring him back, because you're giving up pieces that mean something.
So that means somebody on the Cavs got to make at least 50-something million dollars for that shit to work.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man.
I don't see that happening.
It's gonna be tough. You know what I'm saying?
But,
so the Lakers are just in a tough spot.
But like you said, he's not guaranteed to win a championship. But
this is the problem. This is why I know LeBron pump faking, bro. Because if he really wanted to go to another team, why just opt out your deal and just be a free agent?
That's a fact.
I don't know what the fuck LeBron James trying to do.
Well, I mean, I could tell you why, because he's not gonna get $52 million if he opts out. And so, you know, I mean, in my opinion, I mean, what team in their right mind, first of all, has the cap space to sign him to that deal, and he's not getting $52 million. And so, to me, it's all about the money. And this should be his last season in LA, but we'll see.
So what about going to the Knicks and trade him for Karl Anthony Towns?
I'm not giving up Towns for no LeBron James right now, bro. I'm not a big Towns fan, but moving forward, Towns is, for what the Knicks want to do, I think Towns is just more impactful than LeBron. For what the Knicks want to do, right? Better fit.
What about Randall from the T-Wolves? LeBron for Randall, and Lakers give up also Vando, DFS, and Shake Milton, and Gabe Vincent, and LeBron goes to play with Ant-Man.
Why would he go there for to stunt Ant-Man's growth? Like, they're not having that, bro. Like, why would they bring in why would they bring in LeBron James to Minnesota and he gets inside Ant-Man's way? Not happening, bro. And Julius Randle just kicked LeBron's ass in a 5-game series and embarrassed him. So why would they take the guy that he just embarrassed and trade the guy to the Lakers when he embarrassed that guy?
Yeah, he might stay in LA.
So you said on a so bro, what was your package again, Johnny?
That would be LBJ, LeBron, and then Vando, because they're going to keep Rui, and DFS possibly, add in DFS, and then Shake Milton and Gabe Vincent, because they need more guards to play with Ant-Man.
That sound like a package, Moss. What you think about it, bro? Because
no,
it's like
they got Devinchenko, they got Walker, they got McDaniels, they got Conley. The T-Wolves aren't lacking guards to play with Ant-Man. What they're lacking is their two best players and got no damn heart, which is Randall and Anthony Edwards. And
Moss, what about this, Moss? Klay Thompson, Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington, Najee Marshall. That's who the Lakers get. Trade that to LeBron James to the Dallas Mavericks and pair him.
No, why would Dallas give up young pieces and impactful players, bro? Listen, bro, LeBron James needs to retire and go home, bro. Like, nobody's trading for him. You can't give me one package. I'm gonna say, yeah, do that. Not one.
The Cavs.
You can't give me one, bro.
The Cavs.
He said the Cavs.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear it.
No, I'm not saying for the packages. I mean, I'm just saying just go back home. I don't know who they would give up, man. That'd be the best bet.
So you think LeBron James is going to run back to his master and to that racist organization who called him every name in the book and run and give up young pieces for LeBron James, who's going to stifle Donovan? But listen, Donovan Mitchell is not going to be stopped or stifled for LeBron James. When LeBron's on your roster, bro, your whole offense changes. And no team's doing that right now because he doesn't guarantee a championship and he plays no defense. And he's pure toxic, like KD said.
Really? Do you think LeBron does not play defense? I think he plays some kind of defense. He's not the best
No,
defender.
bro. I'm gonna bro. I'm gonna say this very clear. LeBron James plays zero defense, bro. No defense. None.
So you think LeBron is a worse defender than Luka?
That's not the question. Luka plays no defense either. That's not what you asked.
Terrible.
They both don't play no defense.
Yeah. That's why it's not going to work with them.
Come on, bro. Like, you giving defensive accolades to a dude who don't play defense. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Randall.
Shout out to Daryl Jones. He said, how about a 3-team deal between the Celtics, Cavs, Jaylen Brown to the Lakers, Moss, LeBron to the Cavs, and the Celtics clear cap space?
Jaylen Brown to the Lakers.
If that was a Luka Doncic trade, I would say yeah, but not bro. LeBron James is not bringing any value from a basketball standpoint to your team, any team. So, no, the Lakers are better off trying to get some of these young guys up out of there. Go get a Ruby, a Gabe Vincent, and a pick, and go get a big man. Like, I mean, how much help does he need, bro? Just go get a big man. And the thing is this: they actually have a big man. And y'all said he makes guys better, him and Luka. So why can't they make Jackson Hayes better, bro? I mean, Steph made Kevon Looney better.
Johnny, can you answer that question, Johnny? Why can't
LeBron? No, I didn't have no question. I'm sorry.
I said, why can't LeBron make his players better?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
No, if he stays with the Lakers, I think they're going to have to trade either Rui or Gabe Vincent and DFS probably and Shake Milton. Try to find a big, maybe Jonathan Isaac or Kaminga. I don't know. Robert Williams from the Blazers.
Robert Williams. I mean, you got Jackson Hayes, bro. I mean, they're like the
Right.
same player almost. So why can't he make Jackson Hayes better? Why can't LeBron and Luka win with what they got? I mean, aren't they great players? Johnny?
Yeah, but it didn't. I mean, it's not going to work, man. I think LeBron needs to go somewhere else. Even the Blazers, man. If LeBron could go to the Blazers, maybe, because it's not going to work to LeBron and Luka.
The Blazers.
He might retire.
I mean, it's
He
not
should
gonna work.
retire. He should retire though.
LeBron and Luka's not going to work. It's not.
I agree with you, Johnny. Hey, Johnny,
But
like, what if I told you that, let's just be honest here, like, there's no trade destination or package that's going to make this team better, and they just need to let go of LeBron James, have this be his last farewell tour in LA, and next season start your rebuild process around Luka, and then just take your chances from there. Like, why are they still trying to ante up and please what LeBron wants to do when he's up?
Well, you gotta get something from LeBron, man. You can't just let him walk. You got to get something somewhere. Somebody's got to take him.
Well, I mean, if he retires, then no. Or if he's a free agent after the season, then possibly a sign and trade. But I mean,
Now you ain't got to get enough for him.
But
They
Johnny,
ain't gonna be enough in the playoffs.
But Johnny, you say that, right? But you gave the Lakers gave LeBron James a no trade clause in his 23rd season with a player option, and so he has them by the balls. And so LeBron James has a ball in his court, and so when you say they got to get somebody, no, like they're up against him. Like, they're gonna go as he wants to go because he can veto any trade, right? And so this is what they get, bro. Like, the Lakers have been a shithole of an organization, and they're getting everything that they deserve for letting this dude come to their team and just jack it up, bro.
I'm not a Lakers fan, man. I'm a Kings and Blazers fan from back in the day.
I got you, bro. I got you. You a Kings fan?
Kings and Lakers. Sorry, Kings and Blazers.
Oh, okay, bro. Yeah, I'm in Sacramento, man. Yeah. I'm in Sac, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm near Sac too, man. I'm in Kelly. Yeah, but I do like the Blazers because back in the day.
What part of Sac you in, Johnny?
What part? North Sac, North the Valley. I'm not gonna say where exactly, man.
Okay, I'm assuming like what, probably in the Natomas or somewhere in that area. I'm guessing, but that's cool, man.
Johnny, where do you have LeBron ranked all time?
Probably number. You got to go Bill Russell, Jordan, Bill Russell, Kobe. Probably number 4.
Do you agree with that ranking, Moss?
No, I don't. Bill Russell doesn't belong in the top 5. And how is LeBron James better than Magic, Kareem, Tim Duncan, and Larry Bird? Johnny, how is he better than Kareem, Tim, and Magic? How did he skip those guys and get right there next to Kobe and MJ?
Yeah, I forgot about Tim and Magic too. Yeah, even Akeem Olajuwon. Just because Akeem Olajuwon had 2, I'd say Akeem Olajuwon too. I forgot about Akeem Olajuwon.
What about Kareem?
Kareem too. Yeah, that's true. See? Yeah, I'd probably rank him number 7. Then.
He's not tough. There you go, bro. See, there you go.
You're naming players that came into their careers with elite situations and weaker areas of basketball. Magic Johnson came into a career with another top 5 player of all time. If you're putting him in the top 5, who else came? Tim Duncan came into his career with Duncan Robinson. Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
What does that have to do
Tim's different though, man. He only had Robinson. He didn't have no guards. He didn't have no guards, man. What do you have? Avery Johnson in '99. He didn't have no guard. Dominique Wilkins.
He had Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili for the majority of his career.
That was later. That was after '99.
The majority.
Okay.
It's still the majority.
But that has what to do with
retired in '97, so he didn't have
to a team though, bro. Hold on, Johnny. But I'm not sure who that is talking about. So what, they came to a team like that, bro? Like, you should have to go and produce and win and do what you do best. So that's what to do with him being ranked high, bro. I'm confused.
LeBron came into an organization and carried the team to the NBA Finals by his 3rd year with no other All-Star on the roster.
You just lied. Big Z was an All-Star. You gotta stop lying, bro.
Gauss was All-Star.
Big Z was an All-Star, buddy. So please, see, you lied.
All right. So let me move the needle with no other All-NBA player.
No, bro. You just said no All-Stars and Big Z's All-Star, buddy.
All right. So let me rephrase it with another All-NBA level player.
Isn't an all-star, all NBA level player?
No.
So how do you make that?
All NBA is top 15. All Star has like around 28, 29 players.
All right,
So
let's get back to this. Dread Too Toxic. What you got on LeBron James potentially losing the Lakers?
I'm trying to figure out, did this nigga really request a trade?
No.
Yes, he wants to request a trade, bro, because he feel like the Lakers ain't in the position of winning right now, bro. And that's crazy, Moss, because LeBron James sitting there and say he don't give a fuck about ring culture, and now he wants to. All his actions decided that he does give a fuck about ring culture, which is crazy. So, it's just sad, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now, Moss, hear me, Moss. Hey, Moss. I guess he on mute. I gotta ask y'all a question. What about a trade? OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, and Ariel Hukaporti for LeBron and Bronny James.
You talking about I think you talking about your supporter. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, if LeBron really trying to leave, bro, that's the dumbest shit. Like, cause nigga, you're not going to no team that's gonna put you in a better predicament to win. That's dumb. All the Lakers need is a fucking solid center, bro. That's all we need, bro. Like for him to try to.
But we're not getting out the second round with the solid center. We're not. With the solid center, we're not getting out the second round.
Bro, we got 2 all-star players on our team. We most definitely.
Bro, LeBron is 41 years old, gang.
And he's still playing to the all-star level, bro.
So what?
That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse, bro. He playing.
So all you're gonna get is Robert Williams. Robert Williams from the Blazers. That's about it, man. Or Jonathan Isaac.
Robert Williams couldn't start for the Blazers. He couldn't play enough games.
Bro, who the fuck do y'all think Robert Williams is? That nigga is fucking trash too. The fuck? He just looks good because he was playing around good players, bitch. When his ass went to the Blazers, ain't nobody was thinking about that nigga, bro. The fuck is you talking about?
Okay, how about Jonathan Isaac from the Magic?
I don't want his ass either.
He's a 4.
Bro, the type of players that we was gonna need, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they already done traded these niggas, bro. I wanted Porzingis on my team or something like that, bro. Like they need to trade Austin Reeves, bro. They keep acting like they don't want to trade that cracker, bro. We need to trade that nigga, bro. I'm tired of them saving his ass.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Toxic. Don't say that shit again. I'm gonna block you, bro.
Say what?
Don't say that word again, nigga. The C word, nigga.
You know what the
fuck you said? You said a racial slur. Don't say that shit again. I'm gonna block you, nigga.
Bro, I don't even know what the fuck I just said, but as I was saying though, bro. But yeah, bro, bro, we need to trade Austin Reeves, bro. I'm tired of everybody talking about trading Rui, bro. I do not want to trade Rui, bro. That's the dumbest shit we can do is trade fucking Rui, bro. Hell no, that's our best fucking power forward on our team. Why the fuck are you trading that nigga, bro? Hell no, we just got him playing out of position, playing the 3. Bitch, when LeBron leaves, the Rui is gonna be way better type shit because he's gonna be playing.
Rui is not a good fit with Luka. He's not a good defender. He gotta go. All bad defenders on this team have to go. Reeves has to go. Connect gotta go.
No.
Rui, all of them has to go.
Become a better defender.
Yeah.
Luka needs to actually try on fucking defense. The fuck? This not the Mavericks no more. You can't be sitting over there.
You see what works with the Mavericks though, surrounding him around defenders. You already have LeBron, who's a liability on defense. Why have Rui if we can't start him?
Why in the fuck are you talking about it worked? No, it did not. They lost. They fucking lost.
They went to the NBA Finals. What are you talking about?
And when he went to the finals and had to play defense, what happened? Thank you. So as I was saying, Luka got to play fucking defense too. Everybody on the team got to play defense. Ain't no fucking team winning, and a nigga don't think they got to play no fucking defense, bro. That's dumb.
I agree with you.
That's why I said we need to trade Austin. Austin, his ass got to go. He don't play no fucking defense. We don't need him like that.
Yeah, we got to trade Rui too. Rui got to go too.
I'd rather trade Austin, bro.
Reeves? How are you going to get for Austin Reeves is Sabonis?
Like Herb Jones next to Luka or some shit like that, we'll be way better, bro, because we got somebody who can play defense.
All you're going to get for Austin
the
Reeves
Lakers need someone like Jared Allen, but we don't have the money for that.
All you're going to get
I'll take Jared Allen too, though. I'll take him.
All you're going to get is for Reeves. It's Sabonis.
Y'all not getting many top trade guys because at the end of the day, bro, LeBron opted to his fucking contract, bro. LeBron opted to his contract. So like I sit there and said, it's just like is limited into the things that y'all want to get and what y'all want to accomplish, brother.
Well, he throwing the team. I already said that shit last year, bro. Like,
I mean, all you're going to get for Reeves and DFS and Vando is Sabonis, and Sabonis can't play defense either. I mean, he's soft.
Yeah, Sabonis not a good fit with Luka.
He can rebound, but he can't play defense, man. Maybe Jonas Valanciunas, maybe.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Sabonis ass be fouling his ass off. But I ain't gonna lie, I like Sabonis, but not on our team though. Nah.
You got maybe his dad Sabonis back in 99, 2000. Yeah, Arvinas Sabonis was great, but he's old. Jonas Valanciunas' JV is probably the best fit for the Lakers, man.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. Like, what y'all think about that nigga Bobo? Like, y'all think he'll be a terrible fit for us?
This nigga said Bobo. What the
I'm
fuck?
talking about for the bench, nigga. I'm saying, do you think he'll be a
nigga
terrible
Bobo
fit?
is not going to help y'all niggas. This nigga's a bro. Toxic. Stop fucking talking, bro.
I'm talking, bro. I'm trying to bring up scenarios, bro. Like for Bobo to come.
Nigga, we're trying to, bro. You trying to sit there and discuss how can you make a Lakers championship contender?
Bro,
no, shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Your dumb ass is trying to have a discussion to make the Los Angeles Lakers a championship contender, and the first thing that came out your slow ass mouth, Bobo, bitch. This nigga talking about fucking Bobo. What the fuck are we doing here, bro? Leave the crack cocaine out of the fucking goddamn nose. You try to make the Los Angeles Lakers a championship contenders, and you breaking up fucking Bobo. A nigga that only plays when a team is down damn near 30 or 40 points, and they're clearing out the fucking bench. Toxic, stop talking basketball. I'm done with this slow shit, bro. Leave that shit on playback, bro. Leave that shit on playback, bro. And this nigga talk about training for the motherfucker. This nigga talk about training for Bobo. Oh my God. Bro, just stop talking, bro. Stop talking shit, bro. God damn, bro. Fuck with this slow ass shit, man.
Nigga, I'm saying the reason why I said Bobo, bro, is because this nigga can come off the bench for us, bro. I don't think he was terrible at the Suns.
Oh my God.
And I think if we can get somebody like
Garrett
Allen
we're
to start,
not talking about Bobo.
Bro, if we can get Garrett Allen to
start, you don't know shit about basketball. Talk about somebody that is impactful enough to impact the Lakers.
But that's what I'm trying to say, boo. We don't have no players like all them niggas already that got traded. The niggas that we was looking at for real, bro. That's why I'm saying we gotta lower our expectations type shit.
JV, Jonas Valanciunas. That's about it. JV,
Nick
Jonas Valanciunas.
Like we can't even get nobody like Yoka Portal type shit. Like that's what I'm trying to say, bro. We're not getting no good centers, bro.
Bro, we could get Jakob.
Especially now that fucking LeBron opted in his contract. We're not getting no nigga that we can pay fucking 20 mil type shit to play center. Like hell no, that's out the window.
Didn't Reeves get an extension already?
No, he didn't get his extension yet. He get it this year or either next year. But he already opted out of that shit though.
So did he decline?
Hey, Toxic.
Well, he didn't opt it out, but he declined it.
He declined,
yeah.
Hey, Toxic.
Yo.
Why are the Lakers the only team in the league that the NBA and media is trying to push to get a quote unquote center? Like every team ain't got no damn good center, bro.
The Warriors need a center too, bro. It's other teams that need centers, bro.
Because we see what Luka works well with. Luka works well with a rim running center.
But do you hear the media and people advocating for Steph to get a center?
Yeah, I hear that.
Who
he
said
got
that?
Draymond. He don't need a center. He got Draymond.
Everybody not a center, bro.
Everybody keeps saying that team too small, bro. I've been hearing that shit.
Hell, you talking about Draymond? They don't need a center. What the hell wrong with you?
They saying that team too small, bro.
I mean, it's been working. What you mean?
Crazy, bro.
It worked like 2 years ago. It's been working.
So let me get this straight, bro. Luka and LeBron, Johnny, they need a center, okay? But Steph Curry don't need a center now.
No, I mean,
no. I just said that Steph needs a center. What you talking about, Mom?
I didn't say you brought that. That wasn't towards you, bro.
Think about what the Warriors want to do for Steph, and think about what the Lakers want to do for Luka. The Lakers need a center more than the Warriors do.
But don't they got Jackson Hayes? Don't they got Jackson Hayes, bro?
Bonds, bro. I know
Yes,
you know
yes,
ball,
yes,
bro. Why
yes,
the hell do
Toxic,
you
yes.
keep up bringing up Jackson Hayes? He's ass, bro.
He's average. He's not ass, but he's average.
But
No,
don't
he's
your best
ass.
players have?
No,
He's
that nigga's
ass.
ass. He's
But
ass.
doesn't your
All
best
that nigga
players?
know is pick
But
and
doesn't
roll.
your best players have to make your role players better? Like, isn't that their job, bro? What are you
Bro, if
talking
you
about,
can't
bro?
stay on the court, the nigga
Bro,
fouls out
no,
all
He
the
make Kavon.
time.
Hey, hey,
He
hey,
fouls
Toxic.
out all the time, bro.
Mars, why would you be trying to keep Jackson Hayes on the fucking court if he can't play defense? The nigga always fouling. Bitch, the nigga always getting overpowered by a center.
But nobody
Like,
said nothing about when Steph had Kavon Looney, bro. Like nobody said nothing about the center. He got it done, bro. He got it done.
Hey, what's his name? Jackson Davis is decent though for the Warriors. They backup center.
Looney is like
Dumb.
250 pounds. Jackson Hayes is like 200.
The
Hey,
Lakers
I
have
take
Luka.
the
Bro,
Warriors
Lakers
backup
have-
center over anything we got right now.
The Lakers have Luka Doncic and LeBron James, and y'all crying for more fucking help with Austin Reeves, bro. You can't make this shit up, man.
But Mons, when they got them niggas, they
Can't make this shit up, bro.
Bro, Austin Reeves plays no fucking defense.
Hey, Mons, when they got them niggas, they sat there and said they were championship favorites. So now when they lose, they want to switch the fucking goalposts.
Right. Y'all had a center in AD, quote unquote. Y'all trade him away. You bring in Luka, and now you're saying y'all want a center.
Hey, Mons, did you see me happy about us trading AD?
That's why they went after Mark Williams, though.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Mons, did you hear me jumping for joy when we traded AD?
I don't know. You probably did, bro. You probably did.
I did not, bro. Stop lying, bro. I don't even like Luka, bro. He does not play defense. That was the first thing I said, bro. When Ghost ass in this bitch cheering for joy, bitch. We don't got nobody that's gonna play defense now, nigga. We lost our best defender.
Hey, if you're gonna bring up Bol, you might as well bring up Thon Maker. At least he's a center that plays some kind of defense.
For crying out loud, man. Like.
I was saying
y'all want every best player, bro. It's like this. It's like the Lakers want every best player at every position. It's like y'all can't win or compete with what y'all got, bro. Like every team in the league ain't complete or balanced, bro. It's like your best players have to show up and show out. They're superstars, right? Superstars do super things. So why can't your 2-star players do super things? LeBron and Luka. I mean, y'all did pick them to beat Minnesota.
Luka is an offensive superstar.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Some of y'all picked them to beat Minnesota because you guys said, "quote We don't need a center. We got Luka and LeBron James." That's what they told me.
My quote was we was gonna lose to them. I said that first quarter. Go stash this bitch all happy and shit. Hell nah, bitch. That team too big for us.
Yeah, I mean, Thon Maker would move a little bit of the needle better than Bol Bol in defense for the Lakers, but it wouldn't be enough at all.
Did you say Thon Maker?
Jonas, maybe JP.
Bro, we gonna
I mean, he's better than Bol Bol in defense.
Bro, we always at a fucking disadvantage at rebounding, bro. That's why I can look at it and tell y'all, bitch, no. Until we get a center that's solid.
If you want rebounding,
yes,
if you want rebounding, Sabonis is your guy, but he's got soft defense, man. So how does that help you?
Nah, exactly. We need somebody who can play defense and rebound. We
need Jared Allen or Nick Claxton. One of them two.
Need a nigga that can fucking score.
Yeah, Nick Claxton. Yep. Nick Claxton would be good fit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I do not want Nick Claxton either, bro. He too small, bro.
What do you mean?
Well, that's what the NBA is.
Like he can block shots, bro. But as far as motherfuckers backing him down into the hole and all that shit, they gonna have his way with him, bro. He too small.
I'm taking Nick Claxton over anything we got.
Yeah, I'll take him over fucking Jackson Hayes trash ass, of course.
How y'all gonna get Nick Claxton?
Trade fucking Austin trash ass.
I mean, just go after Mark Williams again. Might as well get Mark Williams.
No. Hell no.
Try him.
I'm saying
so you'd rather have Jonas Valanciunas over Mark Williams?
Toxic? Y'all hear me?
Oh yes, I can hear you.
Now, what you said? You said what?
You would rather have Jonas Valanciunas, big JV that played on the Pelicans and now the Kings, over Mark Williams.
Mark Williams got traded.
Well, I'm just saying, if you had a choice, which one would you choose?
Mark Williams on the Suns.
Okay, I got you. But if you had to choose between Mark Williams and Jonas Valanciunas.
I think the perfect goddamn big for Luka is a lob threat big. So I would get Mark Williams because his lob threat ability. Luka only played with vertical lob threaders, guys that can, that what I'm saying, that can basically lob the ball. So that's who he plays with, bro. That's what he likes. But like I said, bro, I'm with Maz, man. Why would anybody trade for this non-impactful, non-winning motherfucker? Who wants to trade for this motherfucker, man? Hey, Maz, I got Maz. Maz, you there, Maz? Maz. Nigga, stay getting on mute, bro. What the fuck this nigga doing? He said Joel for LeBron. Why would they trade Joel Embiid for LeBron James, bro? Can somebody make sense, bro?
I think the Cavs is the only place that makes sense because the Mavericks can't afford them.
You said what?
The Cavs is the only place that really makes sense
for LeBron.
Yeah.
How does it make sense?
Because they could trade Jared Allen, move Mobley to the 5, and they could trade Jared Allen and Max Strus, and that should be enough. And probably a couple seconds.
The Cavs make zero sense, bro. I mean, they're not trading. They're not trading Darius Garland. They're not trading Donovan Mitchell. They're not trading a young core.
They don't have to trade those dudes. They could trade Jared Allen and Max Strus in a few seconds.
No, you're not trading Jared Allen. You're not.
Him and Mobley don't fit together well.
You're not trading Jared Allen, bro. You need Jared Allen, bro. They're not doing that.
You need Mobley more.
Why you want to ruin the Cavs even more, bro? Why?
Man, I just want to see my glorious king compete for a ring. That's it.
So, Mook, you think the Cleveland, the roster they got right now you got all the injuries that's in the East. You think the Cavs will come out the East with the team they got now?
Depending if they keep everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Dang.
Because I don't think LeBron just impact the game of winning. LeBron does not impact the game of winning, bro, no more, bro. So since he doesn't impact the game of winning, I cannot sit there and say, oh, just because a team got LeBron, they're gonna come out. No, that's not how it works. You know what I'm saying?
No. Well, I wasn't saying if they got LeBron, but I'm glad that you did answer that question. I was saying Cleveland, the team they got now without LeBron, do you think they could come out the East now that everybody, is hurt? Because when they like the second best team, I mean, far as record wise last year, right?
New York.
Oh, New York.
No, Cleveland had the number 1 seed in the East.
Oh,
and Boston was the second seed.
Yeah,
but
right.
I think New York is a better team in the playoffs.
Okay.
Bro, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. LeBron James is just done, bro. Hold on. Did Shem just say that James Harden? Did Shem say that James Harden backed out his contract? Oh, let me see. Let me see something, bro. Harden. James Harden. Oh shit, Moss. Oh, they said James Harden is declining his player option and intends to sign a 2-year, $85 million contract to return to the Clippers. Oh my gosh, bro.
Y'all dumb.
That's dumb. The Clippers are fucking dumb, bro. They're a dumb organization, bro. They're fucking stupid, bro. Why would you re-sign this nigga again when you know that this nigga just can't win, bro? You can't win with this motherfucker, bro. This is why the Clippers are fucking dumb. This is why they're a dumb fucking organization. They're a dumb fucking roster. I can't stand this shit, bro. Can't stand the Clippers. They gave James Harden a fucking extension, bro. You cannot make this up, bro.
So you let him walk? or get rid of him.
Yes, I'm letting James Harden fucking walk, bro. Get James Harden ass out of here, bro. Get his ass out of there, bro. Get his ass out of there.
And who would you want to, to replace him though?
Anybody that's better than James Harden, bro. Nigga, I would give me LaMelo Ball, that nigga. It's like, no, but
How are you just gonna get LaMelo Ball?
trade him, nigga. Just get his ass out of there.
Yeah, you
But,
gonna have to give up your whole future for LaMelo.
Not really.
You will have to give up at least 4 first-round picks for LaMelo Ball.
But you say that LeBron, you call LeBron James your glorious king. Like, you don't think that's weird what you just sat there and said?
Nah, man, that's the GOAT, King James, man.
Yeah, but that sound gay. Why would you call a man your glorious king? Like, you don't think that's weird?
No, I know I'm a heterosexual man, bro. LeBron is just GOATed. You feel me?
Yeah, but why
greatest black man in the universe.
Yeah, but why would you call him a king? No, you think LeBron James better than Kobe?
Yeah.
No, he's not. What does LeBron do better than Kobe? What does he do better
Pass
than
the
Kobe?
ball, facilitate.
Is he a better
shoot the 3 ball?
He's not a better scorer.
Yeah, he a better scorer than Kobe.
And he doesn't shoot the 3 ball better than Kobe.
Kobe's a higher scorer. Kobe's a better scorer at his peak. But LeBron came in the league averaging more points than Kobe. LeBron finished out the league averaging more points than Kobe.
Kobe's a better scorer than LeBron James. It's not even close.
He's a better pure scorer.
Better free throw shooter. He's a better 3-point shooter. He's better in the mid range. He's better in the post. Better footwork. Better counters. Better scheme proof against elite level defense, bro. So, like I said, bro, just stop it, nigga. LeBron's
the more efficient, more effective player.
How is LeBron James more effective? And we see
LeBron has never been a number 2 on any of his teams ever in his career.
Yes, he was. He was the number 2 in 2020.
He was. Stop lying. Who won Finals MVP?
A Finals MVP doesn't make you. Hold on. So does a Finals MVP make you a number 2?
No, a Finals MVP makes you the number 1.
Okay. You said a Finals MVP make you number 1. Who was the number 1 in 2015 between Curry and?
Okay, bro. Curry. That's not Iguodala's fault that Curry didn't show up like he was supposed to. And really, Curry could have won by the stats. Curry could have won by the numbers.
You said Finals MVP make you number 1. So if Finals MVP make you the number 1, who was the number 1 in 2015? Curry or Iguodala?
Hey, I remember they was still debating giving LeBron and we lost. He lost. They was debating giving it to LeBron and he lost.
If Finals MVPs make you the number 1, who was the number 1 between Curry and fucking goddamn Andre Iguodala? Who's the number 1?
I don't agree with that award.
Okay, so you agree that Finals MVP does not make you number 1. You have been cooked. Speak to everybody. Chat, make sure y'all join the Rated R Discord, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all join our Rated R Discord. Hit the join button. We need a lot of people on our Rated R Discord. So make sure y'all join the Rated R Discord. Much support, mostly people in here. To join our Discord to get field on every news and stuff like that. So join our Discord. But yeah, man, it just shows y'all that niggas like this guy just not, well aware on things, bro. But I think LeBron James should request a trade.
No, LeBron James.
And that man, you said, why is he still playing though? What's the real reason he's still playing? If he's the leading all-time scorer, he got to play with his son. What is he playing for?
Chase Michael Jordan.
That's but how he chasing? Hey, look, how he chasing Jordan when 2016 said that made me the greatest of all time. If that made him the greatest of all time, in his mind, he shouldn't even be chasing nobody.
Right.
I don't understand that.
That's what LeBron James. That's what LeBron James wants to do. He wants to chase GOAT status. He wants to be in the GOAT conversation. He wants to be in the GOAT
Your
debate.
peers will put you there. You don't have to say it. Your game will speak for itself.
That's not LeBron. LeBron wants to be in the GOAT conversation, bro. That's what he wants to do. He wants to be in the GOAT. He wants to be in a GOAT conversation. And I was like, Why did he want to be in a GOAT debate when at the end of the day you got the peers put you there?
Right.
You just
You got
can't
to earn it.
you just sit there and say that may be the greatest player of all time. And then he sat there and said that he don't believe in ring culture. That's what LeBron James sat there and said. He sat there and said he doesn't believe in ring culture. So a nigga that sat there and said he doesn't believe in ring culture, then I don't
And
get
you've
this
been
shit.
and you've been jumping from team to team. So how you don't believe in rain culture? You've been chasing because every time the kitchen get hot, that dude always running, always
Right.
running. So
He's always
so
running. Right.
I-
So just I don't get what LeBron James is doing. I think what LeBron James is doing is just some safe face shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He know he's just trying to change the narrative. That's what LeBron wants to do. He wants to change the narrative so people can sit there and start calling the GOAT, try to start and just ignore the conversation that he's not in Michael Jordan's class. That's what he wants to do. He wants to shift the narrative. And the problem is, LeBron, you can't shift the narrative because we know what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
right.
We know what LeBron James' agenda is trying to be.
And
LeBron,
I'm glad that's why Mike coming back. I can't wait to hear what he got to say though,
right?
because he
You know,
gonna close. He gonna close. I already know he gonna put the icing on the cake though. Yeah.
Tasha, your device is not connected, nigga. You got to connect your device again. I can't bring you back on the street. You got to connect, come in and come out.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what Jordan got to say.
Yeah, Jordan, and that's the crazy thing about it. Jordan's about to come and about to save the NBA. Jordan's about to speak some knowledge to these niggas, bro. Jordan's about to come and just destroy the legacy of LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why LeBron James is so eager to compete because he can't see Jordan. He don't want Jordan
Input.
to see him in a way,
Right.
right?
You don't
He's
want
just,
to.
right. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I just and then you got LeBron fans literally going on Twitter just to put him in an OKC with Shea. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, if LeBron James wants to play with Shea, that's the most disgusting shit ever, bro. Because if he wants to go play with a nigga that win the championship, that's the best player in the world, that's a historical player. Like, bro, that just don't make no sense, bro. All to be
I
like,
don't get. See, his fans are delusional too. Because my thing is, if y'all already saying he's the GOAT, y'all shouldn't even be worried about who you play with. Because
right,
he's already the GOAT, right?
right.
So that tells you right there they don't believe it.
They don't. They don't believe this nigga
They
shit,
don't,
bro.
because he don't believe it.
Mm-hmm. They don't. And this is why we can't take LeBron Ramon James serious. We can't take that nigga serious because the nigga's dicked out, bro. LeBron James
That's
a dicked out ass nigga, bro. I can't take that nigga serious, man.
that's crazy though, man. If that is true, but like I said, I don't put nothing past him for us. Who I mean, LeBron want to play with everybody. It ain't nothing, the man just want to play with everybody. It's sad though, man.
Hey,
And like I said,
Toxic,
he. Go ahead.
Toxic, what you said, Toxic?
No, I was listening to what y'all boy was saying. I'll let y'all boy say what y'all had to say.
No, what you said about the trade that what the Lakers need to get?
I said we need a solid center. We need somebody like fucking Jared Allen, fucking Porzingis. I just saying we just need a solid center type shit because Jackson Hayes is not it, bro. That nigga's ass, bro. That nigga can't rebound, can't play defense. Bitch always fouling. Bitch got low IQ. Bitch, all he can do is pick and roll. Bitch, no, that nigga ass, bro. I don't like no center that can't do shit.
So what center that y'all can get so y'all can be a contention just because all the other centers they're on a contract and the Lakers don't. The Lakers still got to resign Austin Reeves. They haven't re-signed Austin Reeves yet, and Austin Reeves opted out of his deal. So Austin
But
Reeves,
I think that's like one of the things that they need to fucking take more serious, bro. Like if you the nigga declined y'all contract, bitch, y'all need to go ahead and go trade his ass for somebody that's gonna be on the team. Like nigga, obviously telling y'all, bitch, you ain't got the money right, bitch, I'm leaving.
Hey, Mook, did Zubac was he Was he on the team when LeBron was on the team, or
Nah,
did
we
LeBron?
traded Zubac. We traded
They
Zubac
traded
before
Zubac. They
LeBron
traded
came.
everybody.
Huh?
It's been over 80
We traded
trades.
Zubac before he came.
Oh, okay, that's what. Okay.
We
Wow.
had to free up some money for his ass to come on the team, which was still done. I don't know why they traded Zubac. I was mad when they traded Zubac.
It's been over 80 fucking trades since LeBron
Yeah.
James left Lakers, bro.
God
It's like
damn.
how many
I
trades?
know it was that bad.
It was bad. Bro, Tox, when are y'all gonna hold this man accountable, bro?
Bro, I've been holding this. That's why I ain't even gonna lie, bro. This nigga used to be my favorite player, bro. But after I seen this nigga make our whole team vanish away, I could not do it no more, bro. That shit pissed me off, bro. I gotta hold this nigga to a standard, bro. Like, bitch, you traded our championship team away, bitch, for what?
Young
Like,
players too.
like that shit pissed me off, bro. You traded bro. This dumbass nigga traded fucking Caldwell Pope for fucking Westbrook. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, that's dumb as fuck. Then you trade fucking AD, the nigga who you won a championship with, for fucking Luka.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about
Just
it,
certain shit, bro. I
he
can't
didn't.
stand behind, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I
the
can't rock
Ingram.
with that, bro. That's fake. That's fake as fuck, bro. That man won a championship with your ass, bitch. The fuck? And you trade the nigga? He's still in his prime? Like, no, bro. That fake, bro. I can't rock with that, bro. Hell no, bitch. Bitch, what we were supposed to do is trade AR. They keep trying to fucking save that bitch ass nigga ass. Like, I'm sick of that shit, bro. We supposed to been traded that nigga, bro. Why the fuck is y'all still trying to fucking hold hope talking about, oh, he may be a fucking all-star? Nigga, we are.
You cut off Toxic. Rob, what you got on? What you got on this shit, Rob?
Man, this is sad, bro. And I've been a Laker fan since the 80s. This is very sad. They're not going in the right direction. They should have listened to Phil
Oh, no, you
Jackson.
don't think you're going in the right direction? Explain why, man. Go ahead.
Fuck no.
Well, first off, they should have followed Phil Jackson's advice when he told Jenny Dumbass to get rid of him like 4 years ago.
Robert,
Because
speak up. You sound muffled. Speak up a little bit.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, I said they should have did it like 4 years ago when Phil Jackson told Jenny to do it. Because he's a prima donna. He saps up your team. He trades everybody till it ain't nothing left, and then he milks the franchise and put them in a no-win situation, and then he leaves. So we're not right now. He's running the Lakers, and it's sad because a part of being the Lakers, the great part of being a Laker fan in the organization was they were separated from everybody else because they were different. He done made them like everybody else. It's like the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. He done sunk them to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's sad. And I wish they were smart enough to see that he don't need to be on the team because he's not going to do what's in the best interest of the team. Oh, and by the way, Zubac was on the team. He was on the team the first year that LeBron got there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's sad. I'm pissed off, and it's another year that I don't want to fully root for the Lakers because it's not the Lakers. This is not the Lakers.
Dang, this imagine you had all them players that he had the first year. He didn't even give them he didn't give them a chance. Like
Now,
AD was coming to the Lakers regardless though, so he should have
right.
been patient. And had AD would have came with the talent they already had, you'd have had a nice team though. But he broke all that up. He wanted the quick fix.
Man, Dr. Buss is spinning in his grave. Dr. Buss did not run the Lakers like this. He had a sense of loyalty in the organization. You know what I'm saying? Like even when
you're not lying, bro. You're not, bro. I said, bro, this whole Gina don't know what the fuck she do. I'm so happy, bro. That the Lakers got bought out. Like that hoe don't know what she doing, bro. Like that bitch got too much feelings involved, type shit, doing this shit, bro. Like, bro, why the fuck do we still got Rob Pelinka in the fucking office? He don't know what he doing. He don't know how to build a fucking team. Like, it's obvious as fucking day, and you still keep fucking extending this dumbass nigga.
I think they doing that. I think they doing the Rob Pelinka thing and loyalty to Kobe because before Kobe died, they wanted him to come in and run the office, but he was
Trust me, bro. I looked into all that, and that's a real sweet story, bro. But this is what I say, bro. This bitch got too much feelings involved, bro. She trying to be nice. Like, bitch, fuck all this. Oh, I know him.
God, cut out again. Hey, Mookie.
Build that. Like, he don't know what he's doing. Like, you can tell he know how to make contracts. Like, he good with business. But bitch, as far as a nigga constructing a championship team, he don't know what he's doing. He need help. He obviously need help.
Hey,
he don't know what he's doing, bro. Like, that's I don't know why they keep extending the nigga.
And it's not a sexist thing, trust me. But now, do you see why when you have in big decisions or in positions where you got decisions of power, why a man should be doing it instead of a woman?
Yeah.
Nah, no cap though. Real shit. You ain't lied, boy. You did not. Boy, that nigga just said some real nigga shit.
For real. And even look, think about it. Even the dudes that they drafted, that besides Lonzo Ball, everybody else, the Ingrams, the Zubats, the Bynums, all that. That was her brother. Her brothers was doing it.
What?
Yeah, they were drafted.
They had jobs. Who was it? Jobs Hart too. They had Hart.
Shit.
Man, they had a little team there, man.
Josh Hart, Ingram, Clarkson, you name it. Zubac.
Yeah. Even the nigga that played for the Knicks, what that nigga name is?
You talking about Hart?
They had Randall.
Hart. Yeah.
Oh, Julius Randle. Yeah, that's another one. That's her brother.
Yeah.
That was her brother. Straight up. And everybody thought it was him that was the problem. No, it's her that's the problem.
No, bitch, because her ass wanted that have all that shit. She won all the credit.
Easy, can I ask you a question? Why do you think LeBron is more respected than Kobe with the Lakers, Beezy?
What?
Hell nah, that is not more respected.
I don't believe that. What are you talking about?
No, but I said, why do you think LeBron is like better than Kobe? When, like, come on, bro.
I'm not saying he's a better Laker than Kobe. He's a better player all time than Kobe.
That, but it's how you feel like because to me, I'm old school. So to me, when you say you the greatest of all time, or you better than somebody, you got to have something that definitively stands out. He has nothing. He has nothing. He does.
So 40,000 points doesn't definitively stand out.
No, because you've been playing since you was in high school.
So Kareem played 22 seasons, right?
No, he went to college. So
how many seasons did Kareem play?
20.
20 seasons.
Right. And he went to college. And he played like 3-4 years in college. So that shows his greatness.
Right. And look, without shooting threes too. You got to back that in too.
This is not the same thing.
Yeah, also a weaker era of basketball.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It's a weaker era now. It's either a layup or a 3-point. Everybody runs the same fucking offense.
Did LeBron play in this era his whole career? No, he played in the hardest era of basketball. From 2000 until 2020.
But he didn't get it. But he didn't get a championship until this weak era came.
What are you talking about? LeBron won a championship in 2011 against the Spurs. So you would say that was a weak era against OKC.
They did not win. Stop. They did not win in 2011. They lost.
To Dallas. You're right. And to Dallas.
What the fuck?
They beat the Spurs in 2013.
Right. Hold on. Stop. But you got to understand that even in that, when he did that, they were the last of the Mohicans because their team was old on top of that. And you see how he was struggling with them. But a lot of the niggas that came from the 90s and went into the 2000s, when they were flourishing in that, from 2000 to 2010, he wasn't getting fit because they were too smart for him. They knew how to lock in on him. They knew how to expose his weaknesses. So when the game started getting a little more watered down and he went and got a super team, he started winning championships. Yeah, that's true. He did.
LeBron took a team to the championship in his third year. What are we talking about?
And who did he play, by the way?
With one All-Star.
Wait, hold up. Who did he play, by the way? Who did he play?
What, in the finals?
No.
The Spurs. The prime Spurs.
Hold up. They were not in their prime. Next. But I'm talking about who did he play?
That wasn't the prime Spurs?
No, they were not.
In 2000, what was that, 2007? That wasn't
they
the
were
prime
not
Spurs?
No, Kobe faced the prime Spurs.
What are we talking about, bro?
Okay, so if they were the prime Spurs, who was the best player on the team? I'm about to show you right now.
So if they weren't the prime Spurs, why did they make the championship? If that wasn't the prime Spurs, why are they in the NBA championship?
Because they were still a good team overall. They still were a good team overall.
But Tim Duncan had the worst finals of his career, and on top of that, Tony Parker had to pick up the load because he was starting to fade out, and all those games were close. They lost because of LeBron. He couldn't figure out how to shoot with niggas sagging off him. That's the truth. You go back and watch. Them games were close, so you can't use the Spur argument. Not only that, you talking about he carried the team to the finals. He in the first round, he faced a Wizards team that was a 500 team without their best player Gilbert Arenas, and then in the second round, he faced the New Jersey Nets, who were also a 500 team. So don't give me this carry thing. And then on top of that, the clinching game to go to the finals, Boobie Gibson had a better game. He was like 2 of 8, and Boobie Gibson had like 31 points. So don't give me this carry bull. That's bull. Now, you want to know what's impressive? Kobe went, that team that swept LeBron the next year, Kobe beat them niggas in 5. 5. So don't tell me he's better. And they tried to defend Kobe the same way. They tried laying off of him, it didn't work. They tried getting up on him, it didn't work because he don't have holes in his game. So how could LeBron be better than Kobe? That don't make no sense.
LeBron came into the NBA at the same age as Kobe Bryant, but Kobe Bryant came into a better situation where he got time to develop. He didn't have pressure, and LeBron didn't have a top 10 player all time on his team by his third year.
Okay, so how'd that go for Shaquille O'Neal? Since y'all want to use a Shaq argument, what was Shaq winning before Kobe became Kobe? Just a question.
He went to the finals with Penny. What are we talking about? He beat Jordan.
They got swept.
He beat Jordan. What are we talking about?
Wait, hold on. I'm about to tell you what we talking about. Then he got swept the next year, and then he was getting swept or gentleman swept after that. So what's your point?
And I know you keep saying going to the finals, though.
It doesn't matter. At least he got there and he beat another. Supposedly the GOAT on his way there.
The point is, Kobe Bryant has beat more 50-win teams than anybody, and he won after Shaq. So don't give me the Shaq excuse. Not only that, Kobe Bryant and KG was the one that set the table for and T-Mac set the table for dudes like LeBron to go in and start right away on a bad team. Because I guarantee you this: if LeBron went to the Lakers, he would not have been starting. I guarantee you that. Because he already had dudes that were all-stars in place. Eddie Jones, all-star. Nick Van Exel, all-star. You ain't gonna just come in and start over no all-stars.
LeBron was gonna start.
No, he was not. Not on the Lakers. No, he wasn't.
LeBron was not gonna start.
No, you tripping. You tripping. And on top of that, Del Harris was the coach. And at that time, Del Harris didn't play young kids. Yeah, so I know LeBron wouldn't have started.
Kobe wasn't good enough to start yet.
That's BS.
Tell the blatant truth. Kobe wasn't good enough to start yet.
You sound like somebody who's 12. You don't know because you wasn't living back then.
I done heard the stories of Kobe being an inefficient player his first year.
How do you even know what inefficient means? Kobe was shooting 45 to 47% in the dead ball era where teams averaged like 96, 97 points per game. What are you talking about? He was very efficient, especially with no spacing. He didn't have no shooters like that. He was shooting over 2-3 niggas and still shooting like 45, 46%. The league average for a guard back then was like 40. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Rookie Kobe
only barely got like 7-8 minutes a game because of Del Harris. And Del Harris ended up eventually being fired for it.
He got like 15, 16 minutes. He averaged like 8 points. I think he actually got like 16 minutes, average 8 points. Around
because at the end of the season, he started playing them more and realized he was that good.
No matter what team LeBron got drafted to, he was starting.
Not on the Lakers. Sorry. The Lakers
he was starting regardless.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Not on the Lakers.
Stop comparing the 18-year-old Kobe Bryant to an 18-year-old LeBron James. It's not a good comparison.
Not on the Lakers. Sorry. Not happening.
Hold on. Let me ask this. Who on the what power forward on the Lakers was better than LeBron at that time though?
He wasn't playing power forward at the time. He was in between. They didn't know.
LeBron came into the league as a shooting guard, small forward.
Small forward, right. And they was not going to put him over Jones or Ceballos at that time. They were all-star players. They were not doing it. On the Lakers, on top of that. So you got to remember, it's not the Lakers now. This is the Lakers with Dr. Buss was still alive and Jerry West on the team. They are not having that shit. Y'all don't know because you too little.
Yeah, it was hard back then.
This is a bad hyperbole though. Why would he be going to a team that was a good team.
Okay, now see, now I'm glad you asked that because I know that you don't know the situation. Jerry West thought Kobe was so good that he wanted him. He had to have him. So instead of Kobe going to somewhere like the Charlotte Hornets where he would have started, he made the move to get that dude on the Lakers. The nigga traded his starting
You're
center,
naming the 13th overall pick.
right? Because and the first
No,
guard
I'll let you
ever to
finish and I'll
uh,
go. Go ahead.
the first guard ever to be drafted out of high school. The first wing player. But he was killing all day pro players at the Laker facility, which is why Jerry West wanted him in the first place. And he
I
ended
don't
up
think it was
trading
the
him.
first out of high school. I think it was
No,
Jermaine
I didn't
Yeah,
say that.
Len Bias,
I
right?
I didn't say that. No, Len Bias came out of college, but I didn't say that. I said he was the first guard.
No.
I said he was the
Yeah,
first guard.
yeah, you're right about that. Yes.
So what I'm saying to you is you're not going to a story franchise like the Los Angeles Lakers and starting over well established all stars. It's not happening.
I mean, Kobe was actually better than Eddie Jones. I think his rookie
You
year.
still comparing the 13th pick to the number 1 overall pick, though.
It doesn't matter. Kobe set the table for niggas like LeBron. What do you mean?
I mean, bro, you can't use that
You can,
example either,
you can't,
though,
yeah,
bro.
you
Because
can't keep using
you got
13.
niggas that was drafted number 1 that ended up being busts, bro.
Bus,
Bus,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stop
So
saying that.
you can't just go off that narrative. That I feel what you're saying though. I kind of agree with it, but I can't go
I
with
don't
it.
know why you would, because the fact is, he got to understand the context behind how he even got on the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Jerry West
Yeah, you lit, huh?
he wanted him very badly. So yes, he made the trade on draft day. But had Kobe had stayed with the Charlotte Hornets, yes, he would have started and got all the stats. Yeah, he could have did that.
Instead, Eddie Jones went to the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, he ended up getting traded eventually
Kobe
in
wouldn't have
'99.
averaged over 18 points his rookie year.
Yes, he would have. Yes, he would have, bro. Yes, he would have.
Yeah, figure. What did Eddie Jones average? Kobe would
Yeah,
average the same thing
yeah,
or better.
he would have the same thing for sure. And look,
Same or better.
even the players, like even Shaq and all them was saying what he was doing in practice, and it was stuff they had never seen, and they was trying to convince Dale Harris to play him. Like, I don't know about stardom, but play him more. He's that good.
You do know that Kobe Bryant won the slam dunk contest in 1997, so that's when it broke out. That's when he really got famous.
Yeah, that hoopla started coming around. Like, yeah,
Hey, look, every time Kobe played there, when he was coaching Dallas,
yeah,
man, Kobe was killing him.
getting them
He took
payback
that,
for what he did to him.
what he did, killing him. 64 and 3/4 though, bro.
That's
Dude,
why I put Kobe over
I'm not
Michael
saying Kobe
sometimes.
is a good player. I'm saying very few players have been as good as LeBron entering the NBA. And Kobe Bryant was not on that level entering the NBA. He just wasn't.
He was on that level. They took nigga. If he got drafted
He
out of
was
high
not
school,
on an all-star level
yes, he
entering the
was.
NBA.
Yes, he
LeBron was
was.
on an
Yes, he was.
all-star
No, he
level
wasn't. No, he
entering the
wasn't.
NBA.
No, he
You
wasn't.
need
He
to
was
watch
on the
Kobe
hype.
Bryant. You need to watch Kobe Bryant at 1999, 2000 against the Blazers, man. They were up
Real.
15 in the fourth.
That is second, third year Kobe. I'm talking about year 1
No.
Bron.
His first, okay, hold up. You talking about year 1 Brian? That first of all shouldn't have got rookie of the year. Carmelo
Make the
outplayed him.
playoffs.
Yeah, it didn't make the playoffs. Kobe could have went and got empty stats on the Charlotte Hornets, but Jerry West wanted him. I'm trying to tell you, it didn't have nothing to do with his great how great he was coming in. It was about the fact that he got traded to a historic franchise where he had to build himself differently because they already had established players. That doesn't mean that you're not on the all-star level. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's not what that means.
I mean, it's a simple fact. If Kobe would have took over instead of Eddie Jones, he would have averaged the same or better than Eddie Jones.
And they knew that.
Year.
And they knew that.
They was already saying you better
I
than
don't
Eddie
know,
Jones.
bro. I
They
ain't
was
see
already
enough
saying.
from Kobe to actually be like,
This is
he was better
hyperbole
than
and what if.
It's
If he
not
was better than
hyperbole.
Eddie Jones
He
coming
was-
to the NBA, why
yes.
wouldn't they give Eddie Jones minutes? Why
I
wouldn't he?
can't, like,
Because
from the
you
time
didn't
that I
do
seen
that back
Kobe
then.
play in his first year, bro, I can't necessarily say he was better than Eddie Jones, but I can say that Eddie Jones was not that much better than him. Like, he was barely that.
Eddie was telling. Eddie would have told you that himself.
Eddie still was like a better option to start in
To start because of experience. Yeah,
defensively.
Yeah,
defensively he was smart.
He could play passing lanes real good. Eddie Jones was like a thief at times, man. For sure.
And passing a little bit better.
And then a lot of the times, bro, when a nigga like first come in for their first year, they gotta kind of like speed they mind up to like how fast the NBA game is compared to how the college game is, and
and
like
and
overseas and shit like that.
like
So
that's
they
it.
gotta
You know
get
who
they
who
gotta
that didn't affect Michael Jordan. That didn't affect LeBron James. That didn't affect Luka. That didn't
It
affect
did
great players like
affect
that.
LeBron.
that.
It
Michael
did
But what
Jordan
I'm
affect
didn't
trying to say,
last
LeBron.
to
bro,
the
that
It
that
did
Pistons.
that right
affect
there don't
LeBron. What are
matter,
you
bro.
talking about?
Like
Hey, let's
some
get this straight. Michael Jordan lost to the Pistons, man. He didn't win it
some
until the
players might
90s.
take a little longer to get it
Michael
type shit,
Jordan
but it's just
averaged
about
29
execution.
points a game his first year.
That
I'm
doesn't.
But he
talking
still
about the
lost.
impact they
We're not.
had.
He's still stuck on the empty stats. We're talking about impact of winning. He's still stuck
Bro,
on the empty
you're trying to
stats.
say Kobe is better than LeBron. He
Yeah, I'm saying overall. I'm not talking about. See, you're bringing up the rookie year, but I'm talking about from a skill set. I'm talking about from
the
a
game.
winning. Yeah,
At
from a skill set and a winning impact. Yes,
He is better.
he's better. Like he's better than
Shit,
LeBron.
even Kobe might be better than Michael. If it wasn't for the extra ring, man, the 6 over the 5, Kobe
Yeah.
had the 3 ball better. He was quicker in some ways, but
No, he
not.
won
He would
better.
take three
No, he
three
won quicker
moves.
than
He said in
you're
some ways. He
ignoring.
said in some ways. In some ways.
Hold on. We got a super chat. Shout out to Darnell Jones. He said, truth to be told, Carmelo Anthony had a better rookie season than LeBron. He made the playoffs and LeBron didn't. But by politics, NBA gave LeBron rookie of the year. That's a fact.
Yeah, that nigga ain't
I'm not
lied.
even gonna argue that.
That nigga Melo was better, man.
So day one, they've been trying to crown him, man.
So basically, he's putting a hole in your argument because if that's the case, if we going
I'm
off this,
saying LeBron was better than Kobe. I don't care
but he
about that
wasn't.
rookie of the year.
But he
I'm not
wasn't.
comparing him to Ricky
He
Melo.
wasn't.
I'm
No.
saying LeBron was better than
But
Kobe
he wasn't.
coming
No.
into the league.
No.
He's taller. He
That's
could probably
yeah.
rebound better.
Yeah, that's about it. But coming in, you don't really understand what Kobe was and what the Lakers did to him coming in because he was traded to the Lakers. But remember, he was drafted by the Hornets, and like I said, he was the first wing player that was a guard out of high school to be drafted. That's how good he was. You don't understand the barriers he broke.
Hey, bro, that's a LeBron fan.
LeBron was the
How
number
old are you,
one
bro?
pick coming out of high school.
How old are you, though, bro? The one just talk. How old are you?
42.
Me?
No,
42.
yeah, the one say me.
Oh, young, I'm 20.
Oh,
You
so
it shows. It
so he
shows.
won. He won. I thought so.
Around back
I'm
then,
the
you
same
got to
age. I'm
understand.
42 also, man.
Yeah, see, I'm 42. I'm trying to tell you the story
Yeah,
of what they didn't do back in the NBA. All this bull that they allow now that was not allowed back then. I'm trying to tell you.
How was it
I mean,
not
I would take
allowed?
if KD had the killer instinct, dude. I think KD would be the GOAT, but he doesn't have that Kobe instinct. I think he'd be very comparable to LeBron, but he doesn't have the killer instinct either. So, I mean, if he
Like
just had
for
that instinct,
example, y'all like to and then they like to bring up the Shaq thing, right? Like, oh, what if this person had Shaq and all that? Let's flip it. What if Kobe had D Wade and Chris Bosh? Do they ever lose? I don't think they do.
they don't lose.
I don't think
No.
they win with Kobe and Chris with
That's
D Wade and Chris Bosh
How can you say that?
crazy. They
what if
won.
Kobe went to the
because
Spurs?
Kobe
What
doesn't
if
get his
Kobe went to the
teammates involved
Spurs?
at the level of LeBron James.
What
What
team
if Kobe went to
And
the
I feel like
Spurs?
Dwayne Wade and LeBron is a way
what team?
better fit on a
What
basketball team.
no,
LeBron is an
they were a bad
exponentially
fit.
better fit
They were a
on
bad
that team
fit.
than
They were a
Kobe
bad
Bryant.
fit.
They won a
They
good
were
fit.
a bad fit.
D
They
Wade and
actually
LeBron won a good fit.
they were not a good
They were
fit.
trying to figure out
Absolutely
who
not.
team it was. Like
Yeah,
they won a
fact.
good fit.
Hey,
Because they
what
do
if
the
Kobe
same
went to
thing.
the Spurs dude, back
Oh
in
my
when
God.
Shaq left?
You get what I'm
Would
saying? Kobe, somebody like Kobe and Mike's skill set will fit with anybody. LeBron does not fit with everybody, bro, because he got to have the ball and he has a hard time playing off of it, and he's not the best shooter either. Neither is D Wade, so they played the same way. So they did not fit well. And
And when
then
you guys
Kobe,
say that the Spurs weren't prime, they were prime until the 2014, man, because they Kawhi and Patty Mills, they
Patty
actually
Mills
made
was
them.
cold, Danny Green, but that's when they rebuilt because you remember when Brown faced them in 07, they had another team. They had Bowen, they had Ori, and them dudes. So they
Yeah,
had to
but they were still
rebuild.
prime until 2015. And they even
No,
had LaMarcus
Tim Duncan.
Aldridge.
Tim Duncan. No. That's when they rebuilt. They weren't prime anymore. They rebuilt for sure.
But no,
Definitely.
Kawhi and Mills were on that 2014 team, and I believe
No,
Aldridge was
but
on
we're
that
talking about, I'm talking about what we were talking about earlier about the 2007 Spurs and why Brian lost to them, and he said that team was prime Spurs, and I'm like, no, they weren't. They were getting old.
They just didn't have the people to back them up. The old heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They had to have Aldridge, Mills, and Kawhi Leonard to back them up. Yeah, you're right.
And so what I'm saying to him, I'm trying to get him to understand skill set. So Kobe's skill set, He's more skilled than LeBron. So when when Kobe faced that team the next year that swept LeBron, Kobe beat him in 5 games because they couldn't game plan for him the same way. He's a better player.
I would even say Kobe is better than MJ in some ways, not always. I mean,
He's a better shooter than Mike. He's a better shooter than Mike for sure.
Yeah,
He's a better
had the
3-point shooter.
man. His percentage was better.
Yeah,
That's it.
If you look at their mid range from like 5 feet out, they're darn near identical. They're darn near.
But how
But
you
Kobe
gonna
took
say
more.
that Kobe is better than Jordan with most of his moves he took from Michael Jordan, or a lot of his game he took from Michael Jordan?
You're right.
From mentality.
You're right. Jordan is better because he took two moves to beat his defender, and Kobe would sometimes take 3 moves to beat his defender, but he's better at the 3 ball.
No,
and
I agree. Kobe added on more counters to it, a lot
he
more
had
counters to it.
more counters. Yeah, he had on more counters for sure. Yeah,
But I'm saying Jordan was a way
better.
a way exponentially better athlete than Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, for dunks, mid range,
say way better, but he was better. Yeah, he was better.
Fadeaway shots, Jordan's better. Fadeaway, yes, he's the master of the fadeaway and the lane drive.
This is why people have Kobe in such high regard, especially from a skill set though, because David Stern put in them rules in the 01-02 season and stuff. It was like they got that style.
Do you think KD a better scorer than Kobe?
Yeah.
No.
Explain why, Ken. I think you can make a good case. Go ahead, Ken.
I think KD is more efficient around the rim because he's 7 feet. I think KD has a better, more efficient mid range. He's a more efficient 3-point shooter. He's more efficient with his pull up 3-point shot. He's more efficient at the rim. I think on all 3 levels he's better than Kobe. The only aspect you would give to Kobe is playmaking, but that has nothing to do with scoring. Hold on. Let me finish. Kobe was a better playmaker because Kobe had the better handle, so he was able to make plays through physical defenses. But KD can just easily shoot over the physical defenses in his prime, and he had better athleticism than Kobe, in my own opinion. So yeah.
I think
all 3 levels KD clears Kobe.
Do you think KD's
athleticism is definitely a stretch though? That's like most definitely a stretch. Kobe was more athletic than KD.
No, he wasn't
for sure.
Yes.
Hold on. OKC KD was his prime.
Early Lakers Kobe was way more athletic than KD ever was.
That's not true.
Quicker.
Hold on. What Kobe did that was more better than KD when KD was at his prime athleticism?
Definitely.
Ball handling,
crossover, more athletic.
But that's
more explosive. He was just a more explosive athlete than Kevin Durant.
Nah, I think we
Durant had the
underrate.
dunks.
I think hold on. I think we underrate KD explosiveness as a.
Kevin Durant is lengthy. You got to think about it. He has like a 7-something wingspan, so he doesn't have to get that high as Kobe.
Yeah,
but he still relied on it early.
You talking about scoring too? When Kobe was at his peak, bro, you talking about a guy that averaged 40 for a month, like 5 times, and he did it shooting like over 50%, and then on top.
So you want to use numbers? I got.
No. Hold on. That's not all I'm saying. He has more counters than KD. He had to deal with a lot of double and triple teams, and we seen what happened with KD. Oh no, he doesn't, because we seen what happened with KD when he had that kind of pressure. When the Celtics did it, he couldn't drop a pea in the ocean. Whenever other teams do it, he couldn't drop a pea in the ocean. Yes, he's more efficient because he gets a lot more open looks based on the personnel he has. Kobe was doing that.
Kobe played with Shaq.
No, that's no spacing.
But that's
what do you mean?
That's no spacing.
Hold on.
No, time out. Shaq is spacing. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like hold on. Let me go. Wait,
what are you talking about?
Hold on, bro. You said Shaq is no spacing, right? So when Kobe hold on. Let me ask you a question. When Kobe played with Shaq and Shaq drew 2 defenders, how many defenders was on Kobe?
It was times where Kobe had 2 on him, and he could pass it to Shaq wide open for a dunk. I've seen it too many times. What are you talking about?
So who was the
No, they don't bring that up.
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Most definitely have more gravity.
So watch this.
You know why? Hold up. See, I'm about to get all y'all because, like I said, I was working there. I was working at Staples Center.
You lied. Teams are literally loading up on Shaq and double.
Lies.
That's not a lie.
It is a lie.
You can literally go
Ask
watch
Reuben
the
Patterson, man.
game.
It took
Bro,
him and another defender. He
bro,
was a
shut
Kobe
up.
stopper,
Talking about. You don't know nothing
and he
about
still
basketball,
couldn't
nigga.
stop.
Nigga, teams were literally loading up on Shaq, double and triple him, and Kobe getting consistent one-on-one coverages, bro. Like and kick out opportunities because defense was collapsing on Shaq. That's spacing. And when you look at the triangle offense, it was built in spacing. The triangle wasn't depending on like modern 5-day spacing, which you think that's all spacing. It was basically emphasized floor balance, weak side action, and consistent movement to be able to pull defenders away for the ball, to be able to create driving lanes and ISO and space, especially in the mid post. Those are literally things that he played in. So Kobe did had spacing with a nigga like Shaq. That's just a lie. We're not going to sit here and just lie. I agree. You can make your argument with Kobe, but when you just sitting there lying talking about Kobe did not have no spacing with Shaq, then we're just doing this service to the history of
But
basketball.
after Shaq left, Kobe
Wait, hold up.
had
He
to
put
deal
me
with a lot
back
of
in
shit.
because he had put me backstage for a minute. But look, I was simply saying when they played teams who were the harder competition in the Western Conference, like the Spurs, the one of the great things about the Spurs was they, like, a lot of times they play Shaquille O'Neal straight up. So that's a damn lie. That's a damn lie.
One series
No,
does
I'm
not.
saying it was certain teams that had the personnel that would guard Shaq straight up. And one of the reasons why the
Maybe
Portland,
those teams that had those personnels that can guard Shaq straight up.
yeah, move.
Maybe,
Oh, the
maybe,
Spurs,
maybe
the Spurs, the
okay.
Spurs did it.
Name me another one.
The Pistons.
The Pistons, 04.
Okay, name me another one.
That's it.
At times the Portland
Tra-
the
no,
Trailblazers. Yep,
Trailblazers back in the 99
Yeah,
2000. Arvidas Sabonis.
Yep.
They had Rasheed Wallace and Brian
Hold on.
Grant.
Just because you can name
Nah, Grant was weak, man.
Hold on.
It was Arvidas Sabonis.
Just because you
Oh,
can name
Arvidas Sabonis was big. He was almost as big as Shaq.
I'm talking about. Just because you can name
Bigger,
one,
but he was slow.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
he
bro.
was slow. Yeah.
Hold on, bro. Just because you can name one or maybe two teams that in NBA history who was all-time great defensive unit. It's not like it was just some regular old Spurs defense, bro. They were all-time great defensive unit. Plus, on top of that, this is why I know you didn't watch the series, because when they had Duncan and David Robinson, either Duncan would guard Shaq in the post, and David Robinson would come over there and Shea. But they were literally doubling Shaq even with Duncan and David Robinson. If you
They were, though. Not at
And
01. Not in 01.
And if you look at the Kings, they were doubling. The Blazers, they were doubling.
I didn't say King. I didn't say King.
Kings, yes. Blazers, nah. Arvidas Sabonis.
The Nets, they were doubling. Like, there were a lot of teams.
Now,
creating opportunities for Shaq. Just because you name two teams that are all-time great defensive units, which is rare, that don't mean they don't change the whole landscape of all in the regular season and the postseason. That, yes, Shaq was getting double on a consistent basis, was give Kobe one-on-one opportunities. Plus, he played in the triangle, which naturally give you spacing to be able to operate. Stop it, bro. You can make your argument for Kobe, bro, but when we sit there and say Kobe didn't have no spaces, that's just a lie, bro.
It was after Shaq left. That's probably what they're talking about more.
Kim, why you think KD a better scorer than Kobe? Go ahead.
Yeah,
I wasn't finished yet, but go ahead. I wasn't finished yet, but it's okay.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me give y'all guys some numbers, right? Do you know that KD averages more points per game in the finals than Kobe Bryant? And Kobe Bryant won more championships. And do you also know that KD is more efficient from the field goal percentage in KD's career and in KD's career in the finals than Kobe Bryant? Do you know that KD has more scoring titles than Kobe Bryant?
Because KD was on the
Hold
Warriors.
on. Let me finish. Let me keep cooking, motherfucker. Do you know that KD has more? Hold on. Do you know that KD has more 50, 40, 90 seasons than Kobe Bryant? Do you know that KD has more 30-point games with 50 field goal percentage or higher than Kobe Bryant? Do you know that KD has more 40-point games with 50% from the field or higher than Kobe Bryant? Yes, Kobe Bryant has a higher career high, but guess what? KD's still more efficient.
Damn, those numbers make me
KD's the
sound.
efficiency god, nigga.
Man, those numbers are better than.
Hold on. Listen, and this argument, give me efficiency over volume any day of the fucking week, pussy. Kobe was a volume streaky shooter, but he was a great scorer, but he was a volume scorer. KD's not volume. He's efficient, motherfucker. All he
Okay.
needs is about 10 attempts from the field, and he could get you 30 points, nigga.
Okay, so what you're saying, all those numbers sound like he's better than LeBron James, which, hey, maybe.
As a scorer, give me KD. As a scorer,
So
give me KD
KD, so
over LeBron.
KD better than Jordan
Hey,
too.
hey,
As a score.
I like how he put he got more 40 and 50-point games with this and with that. He had to put conjunction on it because he already know Kobe got more 60-point games. He got more 50-point games. He got more 80-point games. He got more everything basically over
That's
him as a
fine.
scorer.
Hold on, but he taking 40 and 50
That's a lie
shots
because
to get to those points though.
so when he had 81, what did he shoot? 30%? Come on, man, stop BSing. You already know he had a good percentage.
No, but hold on. One game does not speak to
No.
Kobe's career.
What I'm saying,
Listen, hold on. I'll let you go.
what
Hold
I'm
on.
saying to
I'll
you
let you
is
go. Hold
the
on. You asked
level.
me a
No,
question.
you
Hold
went
on,
longer
bro.
than anybody else. You went longer
Hold on,
than
bro.
anybody else.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You asked me a question. I'm about to answer your question. You said, okay, cool. He had 81, right? But that one game does not speak to Kobe's whole career as a scorer, bro. Come on, bro. You got to be honest, bro.
Look, and then you just okay, cool.
Kobe
Look,
Kobe whole career as a scorer
I'll let you go
was a
right. So
volume
if you
scorer,
want to
bro.
be,
He took a lot of attempts.
I need you to be honest about Kobe. The dude was at his peak was a better scorer. It's not even close, dude. Like just
No, he was not. Hold on.
he was a better scorer. It's not even close.
I just gave. Hold on. Hold on.
And
I
the
just gave.
level of
Hold on.
difficulty
Hold on.
he was
I
doing it
just
at was
gave
even
y'all the
more.
numbers. Hold on. I just gave y'all the numbers and the stats. Y'all still gonna take Kobe over that?
Yeah, because you try to conjunct,
KD, hold on.
put
Listen,
conjunction
bro.
on it with efficiency,
Hold on.
so
Listen.
we wouldn't come at you the same way.
KD, hold on. Listen.
You forget Kobe played both sides of the ball too, though.
On top of
hold on. You see, y'all deflecting. Hold on.
No, we're not.
Who just said that?
When
Who
did
just said that? You
KD ever average
deflecting.
35 in the season?
Hold on.
When did he do that? I'm trying to figure that out.
Hold on, bro. Yeah, I think y'all don't understand it because y'all thinking of KD as a player, and we just talking about strictly as a scorer. KD has the stats and the numbers to back up his scoring argument, bro. KD has the scoring titles. He got the efficiency. He
How many
got the
scoring
50,
titles
40, 90
Kevin Durant
seasons.
got?
He got two.
How many scoring titles he got? Though?
He got 4.
He got 4?
Yeah. Kobe got 2.
He's got a point because look at it this way: KD wasn't a ball hog. He had other guys around him that shot like Steph Curry. He wasn't a
Exactly.
ball hog. Kobe was more of a ball hog, man. After Shaq left.
He's still listen that's why KD is killing Kobe in his argument in his debate because
No, he's not.
wait, hold on, listen.
He's not.
No, listen. Hold on, listen.
I'm
When
saying
Shaq
both.
listen. When Shaq left, right, Kobe became the main vocal point of the Lakers offense. Would y'all agree?
Yeah, he was a ball hog after that. You're right.
He didn't have.
No. I want them to agree. Hold on. I want
He
them
still
to
averaged
agree.
5 or 6.
I want them to hold on. I want them. Hold on. I want them to agree. When Shaq left, Kobe became the main vocal point of the Lakers offense. Correct?
He didn't have no choice. You see how bad the team
Okay.
was?
It's a yes or no, bro. It's a yes or no, bro.
See how bad the team was?
All right, bro. All right. So when Kobe became the main point, right? Tell me why. If Kobe has the ball in his hands more, right? Why couldn't he be more efficient as a scorer?
True. You got a
He
point.
took no, it's a bad point because he took first of all the way we ain't gonna even compare.
How is it a bad point?
Hold
He
on, I'm
won
about to tell you. Will
championships
you
with
let
that
somebody
same
talk?
roster.
Are you gonna let me talk or what? You just gonna
Yeah,
keep talking?
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
All right. So for one, well, like you said, the dude is tall. Like he's taller. He got more space. He got better players at the time. Kobe at that time, especially, was doing this stuff with 2 or 3 guys hanging on him, mostly jump shots, and he was still getting it off. He still was doing this thing. Like anytime KD has had any kind of pressure like that, he's wet the bed. Period.
All right. So let me say this. You said
bro.
wait, hold on. Let me respond to what you just said. So he said that Kobe had 2 or 3 defenders, pressuring him and guarding him, right?
Right.
So
And Kobe was doing that 30 and 40
all
point,
right,
50 point games in the dead ball era where they was not averaging what they averaging now. So his team was averaging like 90 something points, and the nigga getting 80 something points and the 90 something points, nigga. That shows who the better scorer is.
And it gets better defenders too.
Facts.
Way better
100%.
defenders back then. Way better defenders.
100%. Kobe doing that in the dead ball era. That's where you making a mistake. You comparing the spacing and what it is today to back then. You can't do that. Two different
I
eras.
don't listen. I think if you put KD in Kobe's era, KD would do the same
Man,
thing
he
to
wouldn't
piss
treat the
people
same
off.
way. You go
I
ahead.
don't think he'd do the
Yes, he
same thing,
would.
bro.
Yes, he
No, he
would.
won't.
Hold on.
No,
Yes, he
you know
would.
he
No, he
would.
won't.
No,
Yes,
he
he
So
would.
hold
would.
on.
Hold on.
So
No,
Yes,
he
he
wouldn't.
so
would.
hold on. What
Yes,
would
he
He wouldn't
Kobe
would.
be
do?
as
Yes, he
Hold on.
would.
efficient. It
What
wouldn't
would
be
Yes, he
as
Kobe
would.
do
efficient.
in this era with the spacing
Huh?
like the way it is now?
Woo! And that's what I
Wait. You
mean
said
about
wait.
spacing. I
You
meant
just wait.
shooters
Wait.
everywhere.
What
I
you
meant
said? Wait.
Kobe
Hold
with
on. Wait.
shooters
What you
everywhere.
said?
We
Wait.
wasn't
I
Hold
talking
on. I
said,
about
what
can't.
would
that.
Kobe
Wait.
do in
Hold
this
on.
era?
Yeah.
It depends on how consistent his jump shot is.
You already know because he shoot like
Man,
47% from middle,
What you mean?
45,
Hold on. What
47.
you mean,
It,
man?
it
Hold on. What you
depends if he
mean?
was on what
Hold on.
team.
Hey, listen. Listen. If Kobe, hold on. If Kobe's not a consistent jump shooter, teams could scheme for that, bro. We seen it. We see it right now. What do you mean? When?
what you mean?
You
No,
know what I
he's
mean,
going to the rack.
Kobe is a
It's
consistent
no,
jump shooter.
you ain't
He's
got
bro?
a
no. Hey, look,
consistent
look,
jump
look, look,
shooter, bro.
bro. You
Bro,
ain't got
hold
no
on.
big man guard in the basket, bro. And he was
So
dunking
then,
on.
hold
He
on.
was dunking on just about every center in the back in the day. So
That's
you ain't got
man,
nobody
that's what I
protecting.
meant when I said spacing. That's exactly what I meant. Dudes could still load up. One of the reasons why
Yeah.
that Portland Trailblazer series was so hard in 2000 that the other guy was talking about was because Pippen was a roamer on Ron Harper. So he could follow the ball in the shack and he could follow the ball to Kobe either way. So if you go look at them games, one of the games they won was because Kobe got double teamed and Ron Harper was wide open and he hit the shot from the baseline. Wasn't no
And I
jump shot.
forgot
It was
to
Kobe.
say this.
Cause
I forgot to say
bro, think
this.
about it.
Oh wait, hold on.
If Kobe
I
averaged
forgot to. I
35,
forgot to mention this though.
look, if
Listen, bro.
Kobe
Listen.
averaged 35 back then, in
Listen.
this era, he
I
probably averaged
forgot to
like
say this,
40.
bro. Listen, Katie.
Come on, man.
Listen, KD. Listen, KD off the ball value clears what Kobe does off the
No, it
ball,
doesn't.
bro.
That's a lie.
Yes, it
That's
does.
a
Yes, it
lie.
does.
That's a
Yes, it
lie.
does.
You know
Listen,
how I
Kate.
know
Hold on.
that?
Listen, Katie.
Because
Hold on. Listen,
the two
Katie
best
was better.
listen, the two best off-ball dudes, and the reason why it worked so good was in the triangle offense was because of Jordan and Kobe's ability off the ball. It was
KD's
top
a great
tier.
off the ball player too.
He's not as good as them though. He's just not.
Yes,
He'll tell you that
hold on.
himself. He'll
He
tell
never
you that
played in a
himself.
triangle
Hold up.
system though.
He'd tell you that himself.
Wait, hold on. Listen, KD never played in a triangle system though. Come on, bro.
Okay.
You can't bring
Wait.
that point
So
up.
they
KD
didn't
still
run.
playing in
Hold
a good
on.
system
Wait,
of the
hold on.
Warriors,
Hold
No,
up.
but he
no.
left.
Because you can't do that. Hold on. Listen.
So they didn't run.
You can't.
Hold up. So Steve.
Listen.
Hold up. So
You
Steve
can't
Kerr did.
bring that
Hold up.
point
Hold up.
up.
Hold up. Stop.
You can't bring that point
Hold
up if
on,
KD never played in that
my guy. Hold
situation.
on, my guy. Hold on. So you telling me that in 2018, when they was playing the Houston Rockets and they were struggling when he was on the Warriors, that Steve Kerr wasn't running triangle sets for him that were similar to Jordan?
But hold on.
True.
But that what?
Yeah,
Hold on. That
he's
hold
playing.
on. Because what you're saying is one series. But from
I'm
when
saying
no. Wait, let me finish, bro. I'll let you go. Hold on. I'll
Go
let you go, bro.
ahead.
Hold on. I'll let you go, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about from when KD joined the Warriors to when he got injured in the final 2019. What their main offense was, and that was not their main offense. Just because he ran it in one series doesn't mean that's the main offense. And hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back to another point. You said that Kobe played in the triangle offense. How you gonna bring that up? But you know KD never played in a triangle offense. So you're comparing apples to oranges, bro. Come on.
It's not
No,
apples to oranges.
Steve Kerr still played triangle, just
He
less.
still plays triangle. That's what I'm trying to tell him. He remembered.
Yes.
He played in the triangle.
But that's one series, though. We're talking about
No,
KD's whole
he played in
tenure
every series.
and
Just
Golden
not as
State.
much.
It was at times for the Warriors. It was their key play. They used similar runs that they ran in Chicago. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
And when I brought up
Phil Jackson's whole philosophy was triangle offense, bro. Like that
not
was
all
his
of it,
whole
not all of it,
philosophy.
because what he did, the difference is what he did with Shaq and Kobe when he had Shaq and Kobe was in the fourth quarter he would let Kobe just create. It was like all
They had
ad
more
lib.
guys too. They had
Yeah.
Robert Ory, Glenn
Yeah.
Rice, other
Yeah.
guys, Ron Harper.
But he said it was a secret. He said it was a secret cheat code. He did used to run at times in Chicago where he would disguise a triangle offense and just let Jordan create. Well, he did the same thing in LA with Kobe. He would just let him create in the fourth quarter and just do whatever. But when he tried, my point is when Steve Kerr tried to run the offense like he did with how Phil did with Jordan in that Houston series, that's notable. He struggled in that Houston series. It just is what it is. He struggled.
Wait, so let me ask you a question. Do you think KD as a scorer would struggle against the defenders Kobe played against?
I think he would. I think he would, but I don't think he would be as efficient.
No, but
I think he would. KD is one of my favorite players. Like, so I've seen both of them play from the start of their career till now. So
let me ask you something. You think defenders that KD play against, you think Kobe will struggle against?
hell
no.
Yeah, because I think no. Listen. I say yeah. Hold on, I say yeah.
Man, get
Hold
out
on,
of
hold
here,
on, hold on.
man.
Hold on. You know why? You know why I say yeah? Because they could take advantage of Kobe weaknesses as a scorer.
Man, that boy ain't got
Kobe
no
don't have
weakness.
no
Yes, he
weaknesses as
does.
a scorer.
That boy
He
ain't
No, he
got
can't.
no
doesn't.
Hold on,
weakness.
No, he has
hold
no
on.
He
Listen,
get
weaknesses.
listen,
no
listen,
weakness.
listen.
You heard
Kobe,
him.
hold on.
You
Interesting.
heard
Interesting.
LeBron. All them came out and said this man has no weakness
No
on offense,
weaknesses,
bro.
bro.
And you gonna sit there and tell us that he got weakness? Come on, bro.
Kobe, listen.
Nigga, my wife
Kobe,
even know
listen.
that. She don't even watch that.
Listen, bro.
That's what.
Kobe's not a great 3-point shooter, so I would
Man,
just
get
play
out of
off.
here, man.
No, that's not that.
I
It's
would
not.
play
It's
off his
not.
3-point
Stop
So
shot.
it,
he.
bro.
So hold on. Before the record, didn't he have a record before
Yeah, he had the
Klay
record. He
Thompson
got it in
That's
broke
one
it?
game. That
It,
was
He got
one
it
it in
game.
doesn't matter.
2003.
It
That's
doesn't
one
matter. He
game.
had it though. He
That's
had it.
one game.
He
That
No,
had
was
it
and
though.
what did he
that was
shoot
one
that
game.
year for three? It
Yeah.
was 02 season. What did he shoot that
Yo,
year for
wasn't
you?
this nigga Kobe airballing threes and shit? Come on,
No,
bro. Stop this
he
shit.
did airball some shots
This
at
nigga used
18
to be
years old.
airballing threes and shit.
No,
Come on, bro.
in 18 in one game, and he was balling in that game. But at the end, everybody just remembered the end. He was just a kid, bro. Relax.
Come on, bro. This nigga
He's
was
just a
not no
kid.
great 3-point shooter. He hold on. He at the
How many?
end of his career, he was a good 3-point
No,
shooter.
no,
He was
no, no.
never
See, that's
great
why I know
though.
you didn't watch it because Kobe started shooting. He did what you see now. How these niggas be pulling crazy shots. The first year I ever saw that was 0203 Kobe. Go back and look. 0203 Kobe came out on a different level, pulling three from way far back. He even got the Jordan record where he had like 9, 10, 40 point games in a row, shooting the life out of the ball. Go look.
Well, you see some of the look at that Portland Jones when Ruben Patterson had them, and
Oh
Kobe
my
couldn't even go
God,
nowhere.
killing him,
And
bro.
look, they won that game to I guess get the first was it the first seed or something like
No,
that?
it was.
I'm
They
not
got the
gonna
second
lie.
seed. They got the
And the
second seed.
second seed, yeah, man. Come
I'm
Or
on,
not
bro.
third,
gonna
This
some
boy
lie.
shit
hitting
like that.
game winners.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
Listen.
here's the thing though.
I'm not gonna lie. I might take Melo over Kobe as a scorer, bro.
Man, get out of here,
No,
bro.
you
How old are
tripping,
you?
bro.
How
You
old are you
tripping.
though, bro?
I might do that, bro.
How old are
No,
you though,
you could
bro?
tell he got to be like 20, bro.
Yeah, he got yeah.
Nah, because listen,
He he
Melo.
trolling
Man,
now.
hold on. No. I'm not trolling, bro. Cause Melo, listen, bro.
You is trolling, bro.
Hold on. Melo as a post player was fucking dominant, bro. And hold on, listen. The reason why I say that is because like you know I was watching a lot of players say like they said
Right.
like when they guarded Melo, they didn't know what to expect because he can score from all three levels at a high level. So he could beat you from the 3-point line. He could beat you from the mid range. He could beat you from the
Mm.
post. He could take you to the right, get to the free throw line.
That sound like
Kobe,
Kobe.
okay, but I think Melo's just a little
That,
bit
that,
better.
that sound like Kobe though, bro.
I think Melo's a little bit better because he could beat you from the 3-point line in
Yeah.
ways Kobe couldn't.
Yeah, you must have been born in what you born 2000 what 18?
Yeah, for real, something like
Nah,
that.
nigga, I'm 19, nigga.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it
it.
shows. It
See that
shows.
show? That's one. Yeah, man, come on,
Ken, I
And
can rock with you on the KD one.
come
The
on, man.
Melo one is
listen,
So
crazy.
hold on.
listen.
So KD's your, he's the best scorer of all time. Is that what you telling me?
He's the one of the most efficient scorers of all
Hold on,
time.
no,
Yeah,
He's the
I
most
give you that.
efficient.
no, no.
He is efficient.
I'm not knocking that. I agree with that, but I'm talking about this brother when he said is KD the best scorer or what you got?
Yeah,
Man?
I got KD as the best
He's
scorer.
the best scorer. See, I mean,
You know
Yeah,
what?
because
but.
listen, by my
But I'm
logic,
not mad at
by
you.
my
I
logic,
can't. Hey, look, hey, bro, I can't get
hold on,
mad
listen,
at
I'm
you
being
because
consistent on
that's
listen,
what you
I'm
saw,
being,
though. That's what you saw. I can't get mad
I'm
at you.
being, hold on, listen, you can hate what I'm saying, but you gotta respect not me
Nah, I
consistent.
don't hate what you're saying. I don't hate what you're saying.
By my logic, I gotta put him as the best scorer. I gotta be consistent.
I know, cause that's what you saw, though. So I can't get mad at that, though, bro. I can't get mad at that. That's what you saw.
You got to
Bro,
realize too, it's easier for KD to get to his spots than Kobe.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you got to
That's not
understand
true.
that.
That's
And
not
no, it
true.
is. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna
That
tell you
is
That's
why.
true.
not true.
Hold
Listen,
on. Let me tell you. Let me tell you why.
KD's taller, bro, and he's
No, no.
skinnier.
Yeah, that's why it's
He's not
true.
as strong.
Listen,
No,
listen to
but
what
he's
I'm
not as
saying.
strong though.
Listen
Kobe's
to what I'm
stronger.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. You gotta understand something. When David Stern changed the rules in 2002, a lot of teams were still built like they were 90s teams. So Kobe wasn't able to have that same kind of space. So that's why they called it the dead ball era, because you could load up on a dude like Kobe where he can't get to his spots, and you leaving everybody else open because you know they can't shoot. So it's easier to get the guard Kobe that way. So by the time KD started cooking, there was more spacing in the sense that it could be 5 out and there'd be all shooters, and KD can get to a spot because you're not going to double team and leave his
KD
shooters open.
KD
So
didn't always have all shoot. You just naming the Warriors when he was
no,
on the
no, no, no,
Warriors.
no.
When
I
KD
know,
was
but
on the Thunder, he wasn't just surrounded around
no,
all
true,
shooters.
true, true. But I'm saying he still had more shooters than Kobe.
He had more shooters than Kobe.
He was
Kobe was
surrounded
dealing
with
with
scores, though. He had a lot of scores on the team, though.
Yeah, Sasha
See?
Vujicic, your Jordan Farmars, your Smush Parkers, your Kwame Browns, Vladimir Radmanovic, Maurice Evans. Like he didn't have those kind of. He had
Derek Fisher, Lamar Odom,
no. They're
Paul
not
Gasol.
shooters.
Can we name the
They're
good
not
players?
shooters.
I know,
No,
but the good
but
Derek Fisher's a shooter.
no. He could. Okay, put it like this. You talking about he a shooter, and I'm gonna say, look at the last finals that he had against Boston. He didn't hit his first three in that series until Game 7. That's a shooter to you?
Who that? Derek Fisher?
Yes.
That's just a bad shooting slump, though.
No. I'm saying he's a good shooter, but let's not split hairs here. He's not Kyle Korver. You get what I'm saying? That Kobe ain't never really had no shooter like that, unless you want to include a one-arm Glenn Rice coming off of elbow surgery that was never the same.
Nah.
You get what I'm saying? Kobe was doing this stuff in the dead ball era where teams were averaging like 90-something points a game, bro. It's not the same thing.
Hold on, you keep saying that will error like that helps your argument, bro.
It does. Because you don't understand. It does. You don't understand.
Hold on, it does not, bro. Because
yes, it does. Because if Kobe played in this era where it's a lot more faster paced and you get more touches,
bro, KD played against Kobe, nigga.
And he lost. And he lost, nigga.
And he beat him 1 year too. Hold on, he beat him 1 year too.
But he went on. And Kobe went on.
He beat him 1 year too.
Yeah. Okay, hold
on. Didn't KD beat him in 2012?
When you talking about the shortened season where they lost Lamar Odom and all them, yeah, okay, he beat him, but they said Kobe was still able to get like 2 games off of him. What do you mean, or 1 or 2 games?
That's cool. That's cool.
But Kobe beat him.
Who averaged more? Who averaged
I don't know. I got to go back and look.
You know,
okay, he got a better team. No, it ain't got no effect. So I guess in that case, if we doing that, bro, then I guess Tyson Chandler and Shaquille O'Neal are better scorer than KD. Then we doing that stupid shit.
No, they not.
Yes, they are. They shoot better. Yes, they do. They shoot better.
No, but hold on. You gotta look. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, no, they shoot better. They field goal percentage is higher. Field goal percentage is higher.
Hold on.
Field goal percentage is higher.
Wait, hold on.
That's all I know.
Hold on. What you're doing, bro? You're nasty, bro. Because
you're
nasty.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. You prove my point.
I'm not because I'm comparing to what KD does and what Kobe does. They like to shoot mid range.
Yeah, but so there's wait. So obviously there's context behind both guys. That's my point. But if we doing what you're doing right now, then Shaquille O'Neal is a better. He's more efficient scorer than KD. That's the truth.
Well, hold on, but Shaquille O'Neal should be a more efficient.
Why?
Because most of his shots is around the rim, though.
Okay, cool. So a lot of shots that KD get in the spots that he won them is because he has more spacing than Kobe Bryant.
That was not always the case, though.
Yes, it was always the case.
No, it was not.
Because you brought up Pau Gasol. Hold up. You brought up Pau Gasol.
He played in Golden State for 3 seasons. Stop this shit. Stop that.
Stop playing. Look, Kobe was doing that. He was doing this kind of stuff and getting to his spots with Bynum and Gasol playing center and power forward. There's no space. There's no spacing there. There's no spacing there.
KD has Steven Adams. Hold on. KD has Steven Adams. And
but Ibaka could shoot. Hold up. Ibaka could shoot. So I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
Ibaka wasn't shooting when he was with KD like that.
He was shooting middies. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. You tripping.
Hold on. He's talking to me. Hold on. He's talking to me. Hold on, bro. Hold on. He's talking to me. Hold on. He's talking to me. He said Ibaka could shoot. Cool. Was Russ a great shooter? No, nigga. Cook, put your ass in that body bag.
He still was.
Put your ass in that body bag.
He still. There's no body bag, bro. Your preschool jokes ain't doing nothing. Listen.
Put your ass in that body bag.
He's still a scorer. He's still a scorer. One of the greatest scorer. Okay, Mookie Jr. Calm down. Mookie Jr. Get off his dick.
One at a time, motherfucker.
Get off Mookie dick. Because that's his thing. So just stop it. It's not working. You're not cooking anybody.
One leg at a time, motherfucker.
You make yourself sound stupid.
Woo!
Go back to school. Go back to school.
Body bag, motherfucker.
Go back to school.
Leg at a time.
Go back to school. Because it's not working.
Get your legs in the bag.
He's just a better scorer, period. It ain't nothing you could do about it.
You are easy work.
Ain't nothing you could do about it.
If you want to say that, though, are you going to say Kobe's a better scorer than Jordan all time, too? Because he played better defenses than Jordan.
I'm in my motherfucking bag today, bro.
You're not cooking. You're not cooking. Put nobody in no bag or nothing.
Mookie, my girl. My girl
Yeah,
on
no,
hot
he's
right now.
he's talking about KD a better scorer than Kobe.
Your bad kid like the fries in the bottom.
Yo, the fries is at the bottom, Mookie.
Hey,
Woo, I'm cooking
hey,
these niggas today, Mookie.
Mookie,
Damn,
your nigga about
these
to go to
niggas
jail.
easy
Your
work,
nigga about to go
man.
to jail for
A
trying to put
caveman can
live
do it,
people in the
bro.
bag, nigga. That's what he about to do.
Woo,
That nigga about to go
nigga.
to jail because he trying to
Nigga,
put
I got the
people in bags and
temperature
still
on
alive.
1,000 right now, nigga. I got the oven on 100, 300 right now, nigga.
Man, where your mama at, boy?
Woo,
Where your mama at?
woo.
Where your
Damn,
mama
I'm
at?
cooking these niggas
Where your
today.
mama at? She probably look like cooked
I
Woo,
mean,
stir
you
fried
probably
shit.
ask KD that. KD don't probably don't believe he a better scorer than Kobe.
woo.
Yeah, thank you. You put your ass in the bag. Put your ass in the bag, baby boy. Nigga, it sound like a 19-year-old who smoked crack.
Man, bro, that shit was too easy.
Good
I ain't
hear you crying.
listen. Damn, bro. oh, man.
I hear cricket.
Hey Ken. Hey Ken.
Yo, what up? What up? Who that?
Hey, you ready for KD?
I'm taking my talents to Houston, Toxic.
Hey, look, bro. I hope
Yeah,
you
take
ready
his
to get
crack niggas.
disappointed, bro. That nigga got to be a number one option this year, bro. You know
So
that's
what's
not
wrong with
for him,
that?
bro.
Hold on, Toxic. This is a perfect team for KD. You know why? Because he got a great big man. He got great elite defense. He got great coaching. You know, he got great young talent, great depth. You know, they was the number two
Hey,
seed.
Ken.
And hold on, another thing too is listen.
I'm gonna tell you why
Another
all
wait,
that
hold on,
shit
Toxic. Let me
you
say
just
this. Let me
said
say this,
don't
then you could
matter.
go. Hold on. Let me say this, then you go. And then he's not playing with pressure like that because like they're not favorites. So go ahead, Toxic.
Look. Like I said, I'm gonna tell you why you're gonna be so disappointed.
Yo, Toxic, you still there?
Yeah, he number one option. That nigga is not finna do it, bro. He is not finna make nothing shape.
I'm gonna say that one more.
Listen.
Say that again.
I
I
said
think you
that
went
nigga
out.
KD gotta be a number one option this year. Yeah, that he ain't finna make nothing shape.
I mean, wait, why you think he can't make nothing shake with an elite defense?
Not as a number one option. No.
But as a scorer though, like he
Like
could
I
be a
just
number
said, he can't be the number one option on the team, bro.
as a
That's
scorer.
it. No.
Toxic. Oh, wait, hold on. So wait, hold on.
He needs somebody that's better than him, bro, to be on his team.
So hold on. You saying Steph Curry was better than him in 2017?
Yes, Curry is better than that.
Yes.
No. You see what you mean? Yo, y'all avoided my question. In 2017, was Steph Curry better than him as
Curry
a
has
player?
always been
He
better
always
than
been better than
KD.
him.
Yes.
Bro, y'all are lying,
Curry
bro.
is better.
Stop lying, bro. Curry was not gonna win without KD. LeBron was finna win 3 more rings if KD
Stay off
ain't do
that
that bitch
K2.
ass shit, man. Stop the
Stay off
cap.
that K2. Wait, hold on. I hold on. Toxic. In 2012, was Russ better than KD?
You said, no, he was not better than KD. That's
So
why
how
he
the
lost.
fuck?
That's why he lost.
How the
Russ,
fuck they got to the
that's
finals then,
why
nigga?
he
How the
fucking
fuck they got
lost.
to the finals then, nigga?
Hold on, because you just made my fucking point, you stupid fuck. Bitch, Russ was not better than KD. KD had to be the number one option on that team. And guess what? He fucking lost.
So hold on. You telling me this, Toxic? Shea can be a number one option on a championship team, but KD can't.
Yeah, Shea know how to lead
So
a
then
team.
hold on.
They
Let me
know
ask
how
you
to
another.
lead a team.
Let me ask you another question. Is Shea better than KD all time?
Yes, he's better all
Wait,
time
what?
as a
What?
OKC
Bro, KD top 10, bro.
hold on. Let me finish my sentence.
I'm not talking about. Hold on.
Let me finish my fucking sentence before you
No,
fucking
hold on.
finish.
Did you hear my question?
He's a better over
No,
all
that's not the
time
question I'm asking you. That's not the question I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
OKC
Let me
player
ask you.
than
Hold on. That's not what
nigga.
I'm asking you. Hold on. That's not what I'm asking you.
Nigga,
I'm
you go on
asking you.
2K, Shea gonna be
Let
over
me
that
ask
nigga.
you. Hold on. That's not what you don't know what I'm gonna ask you. Let me ask you the question that you can answer, bro. Q&A, bro. Question, answer. Damn, I gotta speak to you like a middle schooler, bro. Fuck. Listen, bro. The question I'm asking you is Shea a better player than KD all time? Not as an OKC player, as an individual player.
This year, yes, he was.
Stop saying, bro. You keep deflecting from the question, bro. Is Shea a better? Is a Shea better? See, now you confusing me. Is Shea a better player than KD all time? Yes or no?
No.
He haven't had his whole career. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, we
His
talking about
career
right
just
now. Then.
started.
All right. So right now, what Shea has been doing, is he better than KD all time?
Yes,
No.
right now, yes. Yes, right now he's
Yeah,
better.
To start a career, yes.
yes.
For like his first
Yes,
7 years, yes.
that's what I'm talking
If you
about.
compare his first 7 years
Right
versus
now,
KD's
yes.
first 7 years, Shea
This
got it.
nigga Shea was coming off the bench. Are you serious?
He got a championship and a Finals MVP on a
MVP.
68-win team.
In
Right.
7 years,
And a
nigga, what
regular
the
season.
fuck?
Yeah.
And both.
But you guys are gonna see the
2
Rockets
years
are gonna
straight.
go
And
pretty
hold on.
deep.
Wait,
That's
so
not gonna
hold
surprise
on.
me.
By that, hold on. By that logic, which I using, Shea's better than Jordan because Jordan never did that. Cook, get your ass in the body bag.
Yeah, first 7 years, yeah. First 7 years, yeah.
What? Yo, Mook, you hear this shit, Mook?
First
You
7
agree with
years,
this
yeah.
shit, Mook?
What he
I'm about
said?
to get off this panel, bro. Y'all niggas is dick riding Shea too much, bro.
Yes,
He's
Shea
not
is
better than Jordan.
Bro, Shea was more efficient and everything. It's
I
like,
don't care.
what
He's
the
still
fuck?
not better than
Bro,
Jordan.
you will be
Jordan first 7
glazing
years.
Jordan if you can't fucking admit that, bro. Like, you literally glazing, bro.
But
like,
you forgot
no,
Jordan still got beat
I'm
by the
comparing
Pistons.
Shea
Though.
first 7 years to Jordan first 7 years. That's all I'm doing. He won a championship, bro.
No,
The
no.
nigga was the best player on his
Like,
team.
come on, bro. Y'all
He
niggas
wasn't
be
better than no
dick
Jordan.
riding.
Man.
Hey, Shea first 7 years better than LeBron. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it is.
It is. I'm not finna say a lie. If you look at the stats and you look at his efficiency and all that shit, it is. It literally is. I'm not finna say and glaze a nigga
to be
just
fair,
because his name.
Shea,
Y'all glazing niggas because their name.
Shea in the playoffs. Shea in the playoffs is not better than Jordan.
Exactly. Cooked.
What you mean he's not better than the playoffs? He got a championship.
It does not matter.
I don't mean nothing.
Bro, I remember Jordan getting swept and shit, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, against super teams. What are you talking about?
The Pistons in 80, 88, 89 was not a super team yet.
Yes, they were.
They were not a super team yet.
Yes, they were. I like how you skipped over the 85 Boston Celtics.
With Larry Bird, all of them. What's his name? Robert Parrish, all of
Nobody had expectations for Jordan to win that year, bro. Why am I about to bring that up?
No, but you said he was.
But you get swept every year. I mean, first round.
Nobody, like I said, nobody expected
I
Jordan.
don't know nothing about basketball.
He don't, bro.
I mean, the only guy that gave, other than the Pistons, man, the only guy that gave Jordan problems, other than the Pistons in the '80s, was Ron Harper, man, with the Cavaliers. Then he fucked up his knee. Then he wasn't the same. The Pistons messed up Jordan though.
No, the Pistons made Jordan get better. Because when he kept losing to him,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why
Shea's
Shea's
get over the
probably
hump
better
till Scottie Pippen
in his
became what he
first 7
became.
years.
And do you think?
Yeah, that was a mix of a lot of stuff.
Ken, do you think KD? Hold on, Ken. Do you think KD better than LeBron offensively?
offensively, no, because I think LeBron as a playmaker can elevate teams with I seen LeBron take a team without a true secondary creator who could like bend the defense to like a Kyrie Irving level to the final. So that's why I got to give it to LeBron.
Ooh.
I'm saying I said I've seen LeBron take a team without an elite, like a good like secondary creator who could bend the defense. Let me not say bend the defense because I sound like Mook. I sound like Mook. My bad. Let me make my own point. I seen LeBron take a team without a good secondary creator to the finals. 2018, he didn't have no great secondary creator. He had a bunch of role players.
Weak Eastern Conference. What are you talking, man?
I know, but hold on, Mook.
How many games did the Raptors win that year?
No, but hold on, wait, but Mook. He still has to face good teams. Like that Boston Celtics team was a good team that year, even though they were hurt. Like they still was a good team.
Young, they were out their best career on the team. Stop it, bro.
But hold on, but all right, but Mook, hold on, Mook. If we had to look at like the Cavaliers and the Celtics that year, wouldn't you say that the Cavaliers had like a even team because they didn't have no secondary creator outside LeBron, and the Boston Celtics had a young star in Tatum, young star in Brown.
They had not good. Tatum and Brown was not.
Terry Rozier.
They wasn't. Yeah, they wasn't who they was.
They were not creators at the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well,
Tatum averaged 20 throughout that series. For a rookie, that's solid.
Listen. Kevin Love is not no elite creator. Neither is J.R. Smith. Neither was George Hill.
Kevin Love is a good creator. What are you talking about? You don't need to be
That was a past prime
Fuck
Kevin Love
no.
too.
Kevin Love is not no great creator, bro. Hell no.
Yes, he is. He is
Nah.
a good creator.
I think that series could
Kevin
have
Love
went
is a good creator. Tasha, you don't know basketball. Shut the fuck
Bro,
up. Man.
Kevin Love is not no fucking great creator, bro. Like,
I
no.
said good, dumbass.
You said great at first.
Pretty soon, Maxi Kleber is going to be a great creator.
Wait, who the fuck said Maxi Kleber? Who the fuck said
I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
But Moo, one of
Kevin
the
Love was
Cavs,
so good as a passer.
when they the favorites to win though
One of the better
against
passers in the
Boston.
league. Space the four out. He was good in the post. Where's Toxic? Toxic don't know shit about basketball, bro.
But yeah, KD on the Rockets, man.
Wait. Mook. So you say, but I mean, I still think if you put that team in the West, right, I still think they could get to the conference finals.
What team?
Who?
That 2018 Cavaliers.
No,
With
they
just
don't.
Braun.
No, they don't.
Hey,
No.
Yes, they can. I think.
Nigga, you asking a real, boy, you asking a lot out of LeBron.
You a dumbass nigga,
now.
All they would have had to do was beat
Wait,
the
but
Rockets.
hold on,
Why
wait,
they
but
couldn't
Mook,
beat the
hold on.
Rockets?
Wait, but
No.
Mook,
no fucking Rockets. They was one of the worst defensive
Get
units in the
out of
game.
here, bro.
What are you talking
Oh
about?
They
yeah, I
would have beat
forgot.
the
Oh
Rockets.
yeah. I forgot.
They would have beat the Rockets.
I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot about the Rockets. My bad. Mook. My bad. My bad. I forgot about the Rockets.
They would have been second round exes, bro.
Yeah, I forgot about the Rockets. I forgot about the Rockets. You forgot
They
the
would have beat the
Rockets.
Rockets that year.
No,
James Harden
they
versus
wouldn't have.
LeBron
Hold
in
on,
the
no, they
playoff
wouldn't have.
series. They beating the Rockets. Come on
They would
now.
not
I
have.
ain't
beating
gonna
the
lie.
Rockets.
They was not going to beat the
They
Rockets.
would have beat the Rockets.
Yeah, Chris Paul.
They would have
No,
beat the
no.
Rockets.
Trevor Reeves. No.
Bro, easily.
Let's talk about the Rockets now, man.
5 games, 6 games
I
at
think the
least.
Rockets
Hey, talk about
had
the
a
Rockets
chance to
now,
beat the
KD,
Warriors
man.
if Chris Paul didn't
The
get
Rockets
hurt.
took
But they
Golden
not.
State
They would
to
have beat the
7
Cavs.
games though, bro. So how they going?
Six. Wasn't it 6
was it
games?
6?
It
I thought
was 7. It was 7. It was 7.
Yeah, it was 7 games, bro. Yeah.
When they missed all those threes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
talk
think
about
it
the
was
Rockets
7
now.
games.
The Rockets now with KD, man.
Boy, that
Amen
nigga
Thompson.
Ken has escaped from that little convo, bitch. Hell yeah, bitch. Hey, thank you for bringing that shit back up. We got a nigga. That nigga KD, bitch, as a number 1 option, bro. That shit is scary sight, boy.
He's not number 1. Amen
but-
Thompson will help him out, and Terry Easton will help him out. He has other options. He doesn't have to be number 1. He has to be number 2.
Toxic. It's not gonna be him as like a number 1 because like it's still gonna be a lot of ball movement, a lot of action being run, and technically they still gonna be playing through Sengun in the post. So like, it's not gonna be like how you thinking of it gonna be like.
And you forgot about Steve Adams. It beefs up the defense, so Kevin Durant doesn't have to play defense. So Steve Adams will help the defense. So basically, KD fits perfectly because he'll just sit in the corner hitting threes and rebounding.
Yeah,
That's
like
about
he's not gonna have the ball in it. Like if KD would have had the ball in his hands a lot in this system, then I'd be worried as in for number 1 option. But he's gonna be mainly off the ball, coming off of screens, cutting, playing off of pistol actions. Like that's why I like this fit because even Udoka know how to use KD in his offense.
And they got rid of Dylan Brooks. That was actually a good thing for the Rockets. So KD's a big upgrade over Dylan Brooks.
If it was a different coach, Toxic, I would agree with you. But this coach, this system, I trust KD in the system because they know what fits and what works for KD and what he's good at. Like they not gonna have
I don't
him.
see nobody else that's on that team that can take on a number 1 role type shit like that.
I know, but
they have to make KD that number 1. They got to. It's nobody else on that team.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But listen, I think if you get a bench and you get some shooting, you should be fine because let's say KD draws 2 defenders, he's gonna need some shooting around him. That's consistent.
KD's gonna just stay in the corner hitting threes and rebounding when he can and hitting threes.
I know,
That's what he's gonna turn into.
But at some point in the game, they're gonna play through KD in the post, and he's gonna need to have
in the corner is crazy. You think KD
he's not gonna
play
sit
in the corner, nigga? What the fuck?
No.
They gonna play through KD.
You pay this nigga all this goddamn
No, that's not true. That's not true. Hold on.
That is fucking crazy work.
Listen, KD's not gonna sit in the corner. The offense is gonna run through Sengun in the post, and then when Sengun draws multiple defenders, or if Sengun don't got nothing 1-on-1, he will give it to KD, which KD will be on the wing, or wherever he is, and he will catch it, play off a closeout, and that's when he's at his best. KD will not be sitting in no damn quarter, nigga. Do you know who he is, nigga? Are you crazy? Why would they put
Well,
Kevin Wayne Durant in the corner, nigga?
that's crazy work. They're talking
Not
about.
in
You
the
will never
corner, but I'm
put
saying
Kevin
his
Durant
three
in the
ball.
corner.
His three ball will improve. He's going to be a high percentage three ball shooter next year. You're going to see. It's going to be crazy.
So does anyone see this team getting out the first round?
No,
I do. I see him go to the finals. The Rockets will
So you think
without
they're
a double
better than
finals.
Denver,
Nigga, you fucking
Minnesota?
dope. What the
So you think they're
fuck?
better than Denver and Minnesota?
Depends on what Minnesota does, man. But
They're not
with
beating Minnesota. It's not happening.
All right, then they'll lose in the Western
Series,
Conference
though.
Finals.
That's a good series.
It'll be Western Conference Finals. It'll go to 7 though.
Yeah, I think they can get to the
They
West.
ain't. They can't. They ain't finna be able to beat OKC. I don't think they gonna be able to. When Kyrie get right. Nah, actually,
I don't see him being
I'm gonna
Dallas
give
either.
Dallas another year. I'm gonna give Dallas another year because they gotta wait to get back.
The Rockets getting rid of Dillon Brooks made him much better. Dillon Brooks was like kind of a cancer to him. If they got rid of him, it was good. KD is a much better upgrade over Dillon Brooks.
I'll give you that,
Yeah,
but
Brooks.
I'll give you
Jalen
that. But
Green.
they ain't just give up one. They ain't just give up one starter. They gave up two, bro. They gave up Green and Dylan Brooks.
I'd rather have KD than have both of them still.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Toxic.
I'm not saying that I would.
Wait, hold on.
Toxic.
Toxic.
I'm saying they gave up two
Hold
starters.
on. Toxic. KD right now is an upgrade for both of them. So he's better. He's worth. He's worth more than Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks.
But look, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Ken. Now that you gave up two starters, now you got to look at your bench and start one of them niggas. Who they gonna
That's why
start?
we have free agency. Hold on. That's why they have. Hold on, free agency not done yet. You gotta wait and see what they do.
Bitch, that nigga.
They need a 2 and D.
The hell of they damn salary. What the fuck is you talking about? Ain't
they got Terry Eason and Cam Whitmore. Yeah. They got Amon Thompson. He could be a good point
guard.
guard.
Do you think Cam Whitmore is really ready though right now, bro? That nigga was just a fucking rookie. Shit.
Amon Thompson's a better passer. He could be a good point guard. He's lengthy. I think he's gonna step up.
He don't shoot good enough to play point guard.
No, they need Van Fleet to do that.
Van Fleet, man, he's getting old. I think Amon Thompson will be the point.
No,
I think Van Fleet will be off the
he
pitch.
look like he on the decline though. That nigga Van Fleet he on the decline.
So how many years y'all get KD for playing at this level right here?
Like
3 more.
3.
4.
I give that nigga 2, maximum 3.
Of averaging over 25 too.
Toxic. Wait, hold on, toxic. How many give LeBron?
As many as he wants.
To be honest, bro, I think LeBron got one good year left in him, bro.
I think this should be his last year.
I think so.
I think if he do play the next year, bro, that nigga is not finna be going as hard, bro. Like he just need to retire, bro.
He's still gonna average over a dub 7 and 7.
Yeah, he need to retire though.
But Fred Van Fleet coming off the bench will be good. I think he's better off the bench. And Amon Thompson is the starting point guard. I don't know who they're going to put at their shooting guard though.
They're probably gonna start both of them. Thompson probably gonna start at the 2.
Yeah. You forgot about Aaron Holiday. I think they should
because Reed Shepard is gonna probably get the 6-man minutes.
That's true. And you guys forgot about Aaron Holiday. He's good off the bench too as a guard. He's Drew Holiday's brother. Yep.
They're not getting out the first round.
Nah, dude, they'll make it to the Western Conference Finals. They'll go to Game 7. They'll probably lose to the team.
That means you're saying they're beating Denver or OKC. They're not beating Denver or OKC.
They're not beating Denver, not beating Minnesota, they're not beating Dallas.
They could beat Denver.
I don't see them being individuals teams.
They could beat Denver.
I don't see them beating Dallas either. A healthy Dallas.
I don't see them beating Denver. I don't see it happening.
Dallas, they could beat Dallas, man. Maybe
Healthy
Denver
Dallas.
can beat them.
If Dallas get
Kyrie
healthy,
gonna come back around January.
Dallas could beat Houston.
Who coming back January?
Now Kyrie gonna be back by January. He injured right now. By the time he get back, it's gonna be January.
January. What he told? He tore his
ACL.
Right?
He's gonna be out for half the season. Probably gonna be back by January.
Oh, so he's playing this season. I thought he didn't get hurt late in the season, or he got hurt
like
he
right after
he
the
got hurt in
All-Star
the middle
break.
of the season.
Oh, the middle of the season, and they already saying he should be back in January.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he's coming back though. Oh yeah, dang. So that's still January. That's a good time though. He still got some months.
Yeah, Yeah, no, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Dallas
he's
gonna
coming
be
back.
dangerous too. Yeah, Dallas gonna be dangerous. Yeah.
Right, chat.
I know that East wide open now.
Is it?
Cavs or the Knicks for real.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably gonna be either the Knicks or Cleveland because
Bro, that's crazy how y'all
Tatum is
need
out and
Hey,
Dame is
chat,
out.
salute to everybody. Make sure y'all join our Discord. Click the Discord link. I'm about to head out. Y'all niggas stay up. Everybody click the Discord link to join our Discord. It is gonna be up for y'all in the chat. I'll holler at y'all, man. Make sure y'all join our Discord. Link is in the chat. We're gonna be live on there.